shadows were whispers we falling deeper. The dark runs steep. I saw your face in the glass last night. Flickering there in the faulty light. Was it you?
You know what? I'm getting pissed, okay? Because I fixed. Can you guys hear me before I start talking? Because I'll just get real mad. I'm annoyed because that song didn't even sound like an AI song. Okay, so you all can hear me. I don't know what inspired me to go live today. I think it was just, I don't know. I seen a couple videos that were really interesting about Mr. Killer Keemstar. I've seen a couple videos and Ashes need to get a grip. No, I'm not. See, I wouldn't say that I'm mad or that I'm even aggressive. I mean, I can be if I need to be, but typically I'm not. However, there were a couple streams and did you guys see tonight? Did you guys see who was on live? Please tell me who you seen on live because it literally just made my night because I think Copper Cab is so hysterical. I'm sorry, but he is so damn funny. And I actually watched the whole episode because Copper Cab was there and he's freaking hilarious. So, okay, let me just see if I can get my pin or not my pin. Oh my gosh, my link. And then I want to he is very entertaining. Very entertaining. Did that work? Wait, no. Is that the right shit? I don't think that's the right. Sorry. I don't think that that's the right link. So I'm not going to post that one. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to get my How's everybody doing? Hello, hello. Huggy Bear and Troll. You guys were first. Hello, hello. And then Hostile Hooves. Hello. Does it make does it like when I look at the screen when the bright screen's up, do my glasses like have two like black dots on them? Oh gosh, that bothers me. As soon as I get this link, I'm so sorry. I thought that I had everything fixed, and then I'm really annoyed because I know, just laugh at me. I'm a freaking hot mess. Okay. Okay. So I just wanted to just put that up there. Okay. And I think that take them. No, Huggy. You know what? No. Oh, look at my finger. Look at my finger. That's from when my dog bit me. Remember? Yesterday? Remember? You see it? Hurt. Don't so do not if dogs are fighting like and I have like mind you, I have two little pugs. Two little pugs. So it's like if a pug can do this to my finger and like I don't remember there's a word for it. There's a term, but because it was throbbing, like it was like throbbing and I was like I was I was bawling like when it first happened because she got pretty deep in my finger like I don't know. I like blacked out for like a split second. And I remember like I just started wailing, like it hurt so bad. Well, they had to like solder, I think is that's the word that she used. I work in the healthcare freaking field. You would think that I would know this shit, but I don't know. I never had to have it before. But so like they like took this long device and like it was really, really hot and they like burnt a suture. Yeah, yeah. They burnt two holes in my finger. You could see like the two holes right here. Right there. They like burnt two not so suture, not no, I called it my nose ring's coming out. I called it a no, I didn't know solder like okay, anyway. So they burnt like two little holes in my nail and like it relieved the freaking pressure. It was so it just felt so much better, but still it was thumping, but like all kinds of blood came out and it was gross and like I almost fainted because I hate blood. It freaking scares me. Okay, so I seen a couple of videos today. You know, while I'm working. Hi, everybody coming in. Thank you. Thank you. I know this was once in a while, I'll do one like just, you got a Discord yet? Yeah. Goofy Gooby, Goofy Goober. Goofy Goober is what I meant to say. Hold on. I'll post it for you guys here. Hold on. If I feel like when I get on here to talk to you guys, I feel like I just like blank out. Like I see Seek. Okay, thank you. Thank you, troll. You are so good to me. Oh my gosh. So no, Seek, weren't you part of the cafe docket? What happened? What happened? Because I remember they would I heard them talk about you a lot and how you had to go somewhere or you just like left and like you weren't doing that anymore. Can you tell me why? I'm just wondering. You old and you oh guys, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't start in my chat. You nuts. Oh my gosh, you guys are so funny. That is so funny. You guys, I'm sorry, but like you guys are like such awesome chatters. Like I love it so much. You guys crack me up. And that's one of the reasons why I get sidetracked. Mm. Oh yeah, burnt out. Yeah. Yeah. I can imagine. I can imagine. You guys have to stop um distracting me. I'm getting distracted. Okay. Before I get too like yappy, okay? I don't know what happened to what up, people? I just nothing I mean serious happened, I guess. But there were a couple videos that I wanted to go over. One is like an okay, don't freak out. But one is like an like 2.5 hours long. I probably won't do that one tonight. I probably won't do that one tonight. And plus that one was a little bit older, so it was like 4 years ago. there are there are a couple other ones and I wanted to see these ones because let me know if you guys know who, which I'm sure most of you do know who DSP is. DSP. I'm sure you all know. But I didn't really like I guess know about him until like a couple months ago when I heard his name being talked about And I was like, who is this person? And then I'm sure that you guys know what's the channel that clips just like wings? Is it Breaking Banquet? I think that's the channel. And I kept seeing him in the thumbnails. So I was like, who is this guy? And then like I went and watched a couple of his videos and like I was like, he would have been such a good lolcow on in like on the show or in one of the shows. Like he would have been good. I was like, oh my God. So DSP, I didn't realize the Keem and DSP background. Like I didn't realize that they had a background. But there's a video that there's a video that goes over the feud between Keem and DSP. And I just thought it was interesting. I just thought it was interesting and wanted to just like do a live reaction. So stone to the little, yeah, see, but see, here's the thing is I never really knew a whole lot. Like I really didn't know him, but from Wings talking about him, and then I seen this and I was like, oh my gosh, that looks interesting. So if you don't know what happened between this two, you're gonna know tonight, okay? Okay, so we're gonna get into that because yesterday I had to screw around for damn, like half an hour? I need to clip that out of my stream because I was so freaking pissed off. Okay, let's get into this. Whoopsie. Can you guys see? Oh no, haha, because I didn't have the right one. Dumb shit I am. All right, let me know if you guys can see that. I mean, I'm sure you can, but I just want to move it to like a decent area. Okay, let's see here. What do you... Okay. Let's see, the little lammy. I love them little lammies. Them little... Between who I just got... Oh. DS... Oh, let me tell you, I love them. They're so cute. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. Oh, whoopsie, I'm picking the wrong thing. I'm trying to move me over. Oh my gosh. I'm trying. Okay, there we go. There we go. So we're going to go over the... I know, guys, you can like talk some shit, like bully me, make fun of me, laugh at me. You know, it's okay. I can be slow sometimes. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna, and it's only like half an hour, and we'll watch it on 1.25. Fire Glammy. Pepper juice. Yes, fire fucking Glammy. Because she is so damn ridiculous. Fire Glammy. I'm sorry. Sometimes I feel bad. Okay, let's see. All right, let me play this. And you guys let me know if you can hear it. Glammy, yes, she is very much so.
He's an exploiter. He's used people for personal gain way too many times, and he keeps getting away with it.
He had an opportunity to make serious money to entertain you, and he wouldn't do it.
You're milking a human.
Oh, that Phil never got past level 1. All of us are up here. He's down on level 1.
Stop watching Keemstar.
There is a 2-year feud going on between a lolcow, Darkside Phil, also known as DSP, and Keemstar. We will dive into the origins of this feud, going up through everything that happened through now. The first real encounter between Keemstar and DSP would happen when DSP accidentally livestreamed himself. This incident would have...
And you know what's funny is, watching this video is when I learned that You know what, people? Listen. I'm not dating nobody, okay? That's what I have to say. I ain't dating nobody, okay? I'm gonna stay to me, myself, and I, thank you. No. So let's just not even go on about that because I don't want to hear it. Because it was nothing crazy. Nothing even happened. Like, what are you guys talking about? Anyway, so DSP, before I watched this, I didn't know that he, I guess, was masturbating on live stream. Like, I didn't know that. Yeah, exactly. Dating life. Exactly. I'm just here to make fun of people. Or go over lolcows and make fun of them. People. Dude, I wasn't gonna date. I'm not, and I wasn't gonna date anybody. All right? Jesus. And I'm definitely not desperate. I'm an independent white woman who don't need no man, woman, nothing. Okay, I'm good. By my damn self. Thank you very much. Anyway, so I learned that DSP jerked off on stream. No, Bionics, not you, not you, not you. It's somebody that made a comment. And I got one guide, but I'm freaking done with that. Okay, here we go.
Keemstar would make a show about Phil back in 2016 when this happened. DSP
Do you guys? Yeah, I got my two little puggies who like to plug up my finger. But yeah, I didn't know that. Oh my, DSP jerked off on stream. I didn't know that. Okay. And for anybody coming in, this is DSP and Keemstar, as you could see at the bottom.
we would then begin tagging Keemstar potentially in hopes of being on this show. But after this, they wouldn't encounter each other for 5 years. And
You know what? And then, okay, wait a minute. Wait. I will get into my rant when I hear the part. So this part says, oh, you're the one that has, oh my gosh, you're the chatter that has pugs. Yes, I have 2 girls. I'll talk about it later.
any notable way until Keemstar announced his retirement. During the stream, DSP would be asked about Keemstar's retirement, and DSP would trash on Keem.
Kevin has now done a super chat and says, what do I think about Keemstar's retirement? I don't. I never watched a single piece of Keemstar's content during the time period that he made it. I don't care about him. All I know is that he is one of the original people who basically was a rumor monger, drama monger, and or person who caused a lot of personal pain for people so that he could get a buck. You know, let's
Does that sound familiar?
air everyone's dirty laundry, sometimes not even confirmed, just rumors, on YouTube for my own
Exactly. Sound familiar?
personal benefit. Wow, what a nice guy, right? Sometimes you hear that a YouTuber is hanging it up and you're like, man.
So this was posted 2 years ago, but if you think about it, it would have been the year that lolcow Live started. So he is talking about prior to the LCU. His traits moved with him.
That's sad because this is someone who has a great legacy, but you know, I hope them the best in their personal life. And then there's sometimes when you say, oh, someone's retiring, nothing of value is lost. So
So thank you, Bionics. Thank you, Conky. So I'm so like last night for some reason, like when I figured out who you were, I was like mind blown for some stupid reason. I guess the name didn't connect, but But yeah, so he moved his traits over here, and the reason why I wanted to watch this video with you guys is because like it's shocking to hear how many people like haven't watched like these. Cause like when I watched the one yesterday, like a lot of you guys were like, I've never seen this. So it's nice to just go over it, and like most of you guys are in the LCU, or most of you guys have watched LCU content, so you kind of can relate.
Information would get back to Keemstar and he would make his own response video.
Me and you have to have a little chat. It's recently come to my attention that you were talking shit about me on your stream. That's right, somebody donated money and asked you your thoughts and opinions on Keemstar's retirement, and you said, you know what, I've never watched the guy. I don't watch Keemstar. I've never seen a single Keemstar video. Then you went on to say, all Keemstar does is lie about different creators, just slanders them, puts out nothing but fake news, something along those lines. Thought that was strange because I thought you never watched any of my videos. Also, I can remember a time where you were actually begging to come on my show. Yeah, I do remember that. You were begging to come on DramaAlert. Don't you remember that one time that you sat down at your streaming computer and, you know, you were looking at a little hub and you were going to town, just smacking that sausage, right? Groaning and everything else, and you know, grabbed a little tissue, cleaned up the mess that you made, and then you noticed that you were streaming live. Yeah, we ran that story.
Real quick, pepper juice. How much of the lore do you know? Because you seem to know a lot of the lore. I'm just curious.
On fucking DramaAlert. That was fucking hilarious. You fucking beat off right in front of your fans. So yeah, I get it. I get why you hate me, because we covered that story. But there's a deeper reason on why you hate me. Me and you have been doing YouTube for about the same amount of time, or gaming entertainment, whatever you want to say, for the same amount of time. And I'm retiring, all right? I'm retiring with fuck you money. Never have to fucking work again. And you having the same career, you know?
Let's listen to that one more time. Okay. Let's pay attention to what he just said.
Whatever you want to say. Retiring with fuck you money. Never have to fucking work again. And you having the same...
I'm retiring with fuck you money. And I never have to work again. Okay. Then is the LCU your side project? Or is it more than that? And I say that because, you know, a lot of the hosts have said if you don't make a certain amount of money every month, you're booted, you're gone. If it was a side project, you wouldn't care. So, pepper juice, bits and pieces. I know this saga because he's gonna say stuck on level 1. Keem needs to be seen. He doesn't. The retro dick. You know what is so funny is I don't even watch Bus anymore. I can't. It's intolerable. It's ridiculous. It's so boring. It really is. Like, it's the same shit every damn day. Anyways, thank you guys for getting me off track. I wasn't. That's not a smart comment. That's real. Okay, so Pepper Juice says Keem needs to be seen. He doesn't want to be rich and not be seen on the internet to brag about himself. I can see what you mean. Okay, let's continue.
Same career, you know, doing the same thing, you know, online entertainment stuff. You're still begging for $10 donations and $20 donations to pay your electric bill, to pay your fucking rent, all right? I get it. I'd hate me too. See you, Phil.
DSP would criticize Keemstar for punching down at an internet nobody, proving that DSP was right and had struck a nerve with him. Keemstar would make a response video criticizing Phil, saying that he was forever on mission 1 despite being on YouTube for nearly 15 years and still begging for money.
Darkside Phil, sir, I'm gonna have to call bullshit. You just accused me of 2 things. 1, punching down like you're some type of victim or something. You were literally talking shit first. And 2, you were basically saying that you struck a nerve with me. No, both are wrong. I'm very simple. If somebody talks shit to me, I talk shit back because it's entertaining to myself and it's entertaining to my viewers. So I figured I would leave by giving you some life advice. See, you're a gamer, all right? I'm also a gamer. And the thing is life, everything you fucking do in life is a game. And at this game of life, I've beat the game. I beat the game. I used some money glitches, but I beat the game at life. You, Phil, you're still on mission 1 and you can't get anywhere and you're rage quitting and you're starting over and restarting and restarting. I mean,
3 cents. Mazer is mean to me 'cause I'm old. He calls me old and ugly and stupid and makes me sad inside, so I have to eat the pain away with Cherry Garcia.
Did you guys at least hear that? Please tell me you guys heard that at least, because it's not fucking, but why? It's not popping up on the screen. Did you guys at least hear that? Did you hear that? Please tell me you heard that. It was a TTS. Please tell me you guys heard that. Okay. Why didn't it come up on the screen? It came up fucking yesterday. Like, what the hell? Why? Well, at least you guys heard it. Now, how? You know what? It's like, I can't fucking win. I can't fucking win. So, I heard it too. I heard the damn thing too. So why didn't it come up on the screen? Troll! Help me! Help me! Hostile. Listen, I'm old, okay? I'm old, so I care. It's okay. Us. I know. Well, Bionics, yesterday, okay, it popped up. Hi. So yeah, it came up yesterday and you guys heard it. I didn't hear it. I did not hear it. I could see it, but I couldn't hear it. So today I went and before I streamed, I fixed it. So I could hear it. And now we can all hear it, we just can't see it. So it's like, at least we can hear it. So if you hear, like, I don't understand that. Friggin', whoa, what happened? What happened? Hold on. Okay, I'm back. Oopsie. Sorry. Hold on, let me see. Okay. So. No, I don't know why it won't come up, but at least we hear it. So as soon as I hear something. No, you did it. You did it. My TTS works. No, my TTS works so we can all hear it. We just can't see it for some reason. Oh my gosh. Sorry. Whoopsie. Wrong one. See, look at me. Look at me. I mean, I just had up my stream elements and then like I have a bunch of tabs. Oh my gosh. I'm fucked. Guys, I'm fucked up. Holy fuck. Okay, anyway. Thank you, Hostile. Thank you. Thank you guys for being here. Yeah, you can't, like, if you do try, like, you can do it. Donate virgins. What? What? Okay. So yeah, if I hear, yes, I'm having the stroke here. Okay? I get distracted, okay? I have the ADD, ADHD, ABCD, EFG. I have it all, okay? Okay, let's just watch this video cuz I'm done I'm done looping. Oh, I clicked the wrong. Oh my gosh, help me.
A decade ago, you were on stream begging for $20 and $10 donations so you could pay your rent. It's a decade later, you're begging for $10 and $20 to pay your rent. You're restarting mission 1. You're trying to use the same tactic.
I just want to say, I know to stop reading chat, but it's like, okay, let me really quick explain this. So the reason why I like to read chat is because I like to engage. Because when other streamers, like, if they don't really engage with their chat, I don't know, I don't know, it bothers me for some reason. Okay, but I'll try to not as much unless I see anything, like any questions or whatever. Okay, shh, Ashley, shut up.
Over and over again, and you're dying and you're having to restart the level. If you want to win at this game of life, you're gonna have to fucking do something different. Now, I know it's an ongoing thing with people telling you to go get a real job, but you probably need to get a real fucking job.
This would be Keemstar's final response to DSP for this time, but DSP couldn't help himself and would keep bringing up Keemstar whenever he could.
I don't give two fucks about Keemstar. I don't want to talk about him ever again. Seriously, the guy's a waste of time in life. So I'm not even going to address that. I'm just going to say thanks, Smokey, for the super chat. Moving on to more important things in life that aren't human turds. Happy holidays to Keemstar, the most festive holiday guy ever, who I'm sure is doing all festive holiday stuff and totally not ruining people's lives right now. Right?
In February of 2022, Keemstar would say he was doing a lolcow podcast with Wings of Redemption, Boogie, and DSP, and then ask DSP to unblock him. This would lead people to ask Phil, why was Keemstar talking about him again?
Eternal says, why does Keemstar talk about you? I have no idea. He's a fucking loser. The guy's, like, he thinks because he makes money that he's some big shit. He's the biggest fucking loser on the internet. He's a scumbag who makes a living ruining people's lives, and he thinks that I give a fuck about him. He can lick my shit for all I fucking care. In fact, he could put his face into my asshole and suck a turd out. That's how much I care about that fucking guy.
Months later, Keemstar would announce that Phil was passing up $50,000 for
Wait a minute, I'm sorry. Let's listen to that again.
In fact, people's lives. Big shit. He's the biggest fucking loser on the internet. He's a scumbag who makes a living ruining people's lives, and he thinks that I give a fuck about him. He can lick my shit for all I fucking care. In fact, he could put his face into my asshole and suck a turd out. That's how much I care about that fucking guy.
Months later, Keemstar would announce that Phil was passing up $50,000 for not wanting to meet with him. This would result in Keemstar confronting Phil on his livestream and result in DSP banning him.
So Keemstar, should I ban you now for, trying to derail my stream, or should I, bother telling everyone what you're talking about, derailing my stream? Or should I just outright ban you and move on? Like, which should I do? I'm just curious how you'd like me to handle this, because you obviously know I'm not going to stop my stream with my viewers to talk to you. We've already had the discussion behind the scenes. You were unable to follow simple instructions about when I'm free to talk. So if you're not an intelligent human who can act like a professional, but you're going to come to my stream in the middle of my work to try to talk shit and say stupid stuff, I mean, how would you like me to handle it? I'm just curious. Let's hear it. How would you like me to because I'm not going to have the discussion with you on my stream. All right, you can either do what we previously discussed, which I told you times that I was free, you ignored me. Okay. All right, so here we go. So now Keemstar's banned from my channel, and I'll probably be banning him from Twitter tonight as well, and I don't have to deal with this nonsense anymore. He's a fucking idiot.
Keemstar would then make a video explaining what had happened with Phil passing up $50,000.
See, ladies and gentlemen, I had a brilliant idea. An absolutely brilliant idea. See, There are 3 creators I know online who get tons of hate nonstop, and all 3 of them have money issues. Always going broke. DSP has been begging fucking the 200 people that show up to his stream to pay all of his bills. Instead of getting a job, he goes to the stream and says, hey guys, my taxes are up. Hey, I gotta pay my gardener. Hey guys, and then he'll blow the little money he gets from his fans on like skins in a video game, and then hit up his audience and be like, hey guys, I forgot about rent. I got a brilliant idea. Why don't I take the 3 of you, put you on a podcast? We will call it the lolcow podcast. But I had to talk to DSP. So I made some tweets, try to get a hold of him. He was the most
Pesci.
difficult
Hi,
person in the
Pesci.
world to get a hold of. He's tweeting back and forth publicly, telling me, hey, hit up my email. Bitch, I'm a creator. You're a creator. We don't email each other. We just talk. All right, we're equals. We jump on the phone and we have conversations.
Cheap guy.
I couldn't get on the phone with him. He was being so fucking difficult. Hit my email line or email my business line. Go fuck yourself with your fucking email. So I told him publicly, bro, you're going to miss out on this 50,000.
Warning. Warning. There may be a lot of cussing. If you have little ears around, plug them.
Because I figured they'd get about a $50,000 sign-on bonus for the first fucking year of this podcast. All three of them. If I had to front the money, I'd front the money. Because I know this show would make a lot of money. I know this show would be wildly successful. That's how much I believe in this concept and this idea. So I'm talking to him in the DMs, and he goes, "Listen, I got."
I mean, I cuss a lot, like a lot. So trust me, I get it. But if there's little ears in here, you know, that's why. Well, I wear headphones regardless, but yeah.
I gotta stream at this time. I got to stream at this time, and da 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 da. I don't fucking care when you stream. You're streaming in front of 200 people. End your fucking stream. Get the fuck on the phone with me so we can have a conversation about this. I can't. Okay, fine. So I wait till the next day. Try to hit him up. He's fucking streaming. Every time I try to have a fucking conversation with this fucking loser, DSP, he is streaming in front of 200.
So this was posted 2 years ago, which really isn't that long ago. I mean, you know, I know we got some spies. Oh, of course we do. That's okay. That's aight. Welcome in the bushes. Welcome. If you're in the bushes, that's fine too.
People making about, I'm going to say on average, $4 an hour. $4 an hour. Motherfuckers working at McDonald's makes more than that. But you can't get on the phone with me for a $50,000 fucking paycheck. Like, this shit is so fucking frustrating. So I give up on it, you know? Even though it's a brilliant idea, and even though you shouldn't give up on your dreams, I give up on it. And I go on YouTube a couple nights ago, and I ended up on DSP's stream, and he was there saying that he needed money for fucking something, and he was sitting there asking people with real fucking jobs to pay his bills.
I thought I had it on 1.25 this whole time. Would you stop it? You guys you hostile. Stop saying you're old. Listen, I use it as an excuse too sometimes. But listen, you're not in a nursing home yet. You'll be okay. Anyway, let's speed this shit up.
Bills again. And I got frustrated. And I said, and you won't get on the fucking phone with me in his chat? And he banned me from his chat. This dude is a piece of fucking garbage. If you are watching his shows and you're paying his bills, you're a fucking loser. You should not support this guy. He had an opportunity to make serious money to entertain you, and he wouldn't do it. But you're gonna still fucking give him $200? You're gonna give him $50 to pay his fucking bills? Nah, You got a job. You keep your money. Fuck that guy.
DSP would then brag that even though he's at level 1, he's living rent-free in Keemstar's head. Keemstar would say yes that he's living rent-free because Phil is hustling his fans to pay his rent. Shortly after this, DSP would rename his pre-stream podcast to the Level 1 podcast to own the meme of being on level 1, but many would see this as a sad attempt to cope. Then months later, DSP would do a 5-hour reaction to a documentary about Keemstar. Throughout the reaction,
Should we, if this is still on there, should we go over? Should we review this? Should we review this? 49 schmorty-9. It's only a number. God. But let me know, should we review this? Because I've never seen it.
Phil would criticize Keemstar and bring up his own drama with him.
Pacing his house. So here he is walking around with his phone like this. Oh, that Phil never got past level 1. All of us are up here. He's down on level 1. And
Why not, Huggy?
you know, again, punching down. So all that happened was he proved that he's incredibly.
Real quick, just because I'm thinking about it and I noticed that he's wearing like a cowboy hat, and obviously he's not a cowboy. So isn't this the guy that has people like he like meets a goal to like, is it change his hat or change his clothes or something? I don't know.
Incredibly lacking of any kind of real self-confidence.
If you want to get in waiting, I will bring you up. Yep.
That if he doesn't control the situation, and
I'll bring you up.
Oh, now you're on level 1. You're beneath me. But you were just going to offer me $50,000 to do something, telling me it was a slam bang idea. You knew it would be popular on the internet. But now I'm on level 1. There's, you know, I'm a scumbag. I'm dirt on the bottom of your shoe.
All right, Huggy, I'm coming. I'm coming to the rescue. Ashes to the rescue. Hold on. Hold on.
Hello.
Hello, everybody.
Okay, I need.
Good day.
Hold on. Wait a minute. I messed something up. Gosh darn it. You know what, guys? Let me see.
You want me to leave?
No. It's not you. Trust me. It's me. It's the old woman here.
That's what a woman says when they break up with you.
Okay, wait. Hold on. Jesus. Hold on. Let me see.
I mean, you're still on screen. You're still doing your show.
Okay. Oh,
okay. Now you have DSP. You had DSP up, and then it's gone. It's 15 seconds behind because I'm watching the YouTube screen that you have, and not the Discord. So I'm about like 5 or 6 seconds behind. But you did flash him back up, so he is. You did have it up, so I don't know what happened.
Weird.
I just sound weird because I'm old. I get it.
No. Listen, because I have you, because it's echoing. Hold on. I have to mute. Oh gosh. Damn it. I have to mute something. Okay, how is that?
So we're muting.
Is that better? Shit.
I don't know.
You guys can. Okay, you guys have a conversation. Huggy and Hostile have a conversation while I try to fix this.
Okay.
Oh, hello.
What's up, Huggy? How you been?
I'm doing fine. I was trying to teach the old woman about something.
Did you? What? Can you say that again?
I was trying to teach the old woman something. I was trying to tell her something.
Bro, don't disrespect her like that. She is young. Okay, I'm old. She ain't old. So
She got white in her hair, bro. She got white in her hair. No, I'm kidding. First and foremost, DSP has the capability. Okay, first of all, the vest and the hat, yes, every $100, he will squeeze people out of $100. He will even go to extension streams just to get $200, right? So I think he has something like a 58 vest streak or 58-month vest streak, something along those lines, right? So when I say to people that lolcow live is just DSP but more Keemstar like, that's what it is. If you watch a Darkside Phil stream, you'll see the nuances of eBay to its finest, to its creme de la creme. Reminding
Dude,
people.
it's Jimmy versus Timmy. All right, you got two toddlers duking it out here.
Yeah. Okay,
I mean,
I'm back. I mean, I've been here, but
yeah, I know you've been laughing silently.
I am Lord Troll. I'm gonna lose control. Okay. Anyway, what's up, gentlemen?
I was just trying to teach you something. I didn't want to hijack your stream, buddy.
Go ahead and teach me. What do I need to learn?
The hat and vest goal. Those two are two goals. So if you make it to the vest goal, then you have another goal for hat. There's a hat goal. There's different hat, vest, sunglasses. There are some times where you could pick the vest, pick the hat, pick the sunglasses, everything. You're literally paying to just Mr. Potato Head up. All right?
Mm-hmm.
And here's the thing about DSP that people fail.
Look at me. Hold on. Look at me. And then look, I'll put me right here. Okay. How's that? Good? Yeah, I figured it out, guys. Wait, do they not hear you guys? Okay, wait.
Now, what Buff usually does is he usually has live streaming in the chat room that we're in currently, so that we can see what's going on, and I'm not on a 5-second delay watching you.
You know what? He needs to teach me how to do that because I don't.
Okay, so
me, woman, no.
all right,
or somebody does.
So I'm telling you now. So put your mouse over us over here in the chat.
Yeah.
And down at the bottom it'll say share your live.
Are you freaking kidding me?
It's at the bottom.
Share your screen?
Yeah.
At the bottom of the thing. At the bottom, in the middle of the bottom of the page.
Shit.
There should be tabs should show up. There's one that says mute, one that says turn on and off camera, share your screen, games, more options. It's that kind of stuff.
And you could pick the video.
Is this it?
No,
Shit.
pick the video. You can pick the video where you're at or the one where you're at. Like that, screen one. Let's see what you got.
Hold on.
See what you're sharing. Okay, you have more than one up there right now. You got like Inception going on here. Holy shit.
1 second.
Okay, so let's try that again.
Okay, no. Listen, I am leaving it alone. Nope.
It's fine. I'm just not going to be able to react on the screen with what you see right away.
Oh,
when you have somebody up here.
Oh,
like if you're watching DSP now, if you want to share just your DSP screen to me, and that's all I see, that's fine.
Oh, okay.
But then
No,
I can react at the same time as you are.
Oh no, I just wanted to chat while you guys were up here. Yeah, because Huggy, I guess, wanted to tell me about whatever he was trying to freaking tell me. But listen, I'm trying. So I mean, I know enough tech things, but
Well, I'm just saying, if you wanted to in the future, do that sort of thing, what you would share when you had all the screens up there is you would share just the YouTube channel, the one that just had DSP up there. That's all I would see, so that the people on your panel, whoever you have up here, can react to what you're watching. Like, let me see what you got. Yes. Now, the way you have it now I can see what you're reacting to, so I can react real time. Because if I just go by your YouTube channel that I'm looking at on my other screen,
it's delayed.
Yes, and I have 3 screens here, so like when that shit kind of stuff happens, when I jump up with Buff, or when I'm doing the stream that I produce or whatever, I usually pop out the chat and throw it on my center screen. Which is where my voice bar is.
I have an ultra wide. So I need to do this. I haven't yet, but I need to have it where it splits it up. But
you could probably go to a pawn shop and get a cheap, like 27-inch monitor and put it off to the side. And
how many monitors do I need?
You can get away with 2.
But I have an ultra wide.
Right. I have an ultra wide too. That's what my YouTube's on.
Is that not big enough?
Your YouTube channel. Oh, and then you close the screen.
Yeah.
But
I know I did.
No, if you could fit all the windows and still see what you're doing, that's fine. Like I said, I'm old, bad eyes. So what I do is I have my center screen. It's got my sound bar, I can do that kind of shit. I also have the chat on the center, so I can read it as they're going, that kind of thing. And I didn't mean to throw your shit off, but I just know you were trying to figure stuff out, so I figured I'd lend a hand.
That definitely helps. And it sounds like you need to change your smoke detector. I was about to say your fire alarm.
No. That's a soundboard.
Oh, why does it do? Oh,
Bruh.
Yeah, keep up with me.
I need.
Old guy has soundboard. So
listen, if I had that, I would just do that all day long. I love that. I need one of those. I seriously do.
It's fun. I use voice mod. It doesn't cost that much for the subscription. You can have it whatever the hell you want. And most of my mods are like literally directed at people I stream with. I got one calling Billy, saying fuck Billy. I have Italian ones just to fuck with my buddy Brand, because he's Italian. Like every time he starts talking.
Oh, you'll play that sound. That's funny.
Yeah,
that's funny.
I just fuck with him. My buddy Frank, I fuck him.
Jackpot
with Herbert. I have a ton of shit. Voice mod's fun. It's easy to use.
I'm gonna have to look.
I think Buff uses it too. So
is it just an application?
Yes, it'll bring up a fuck you, Conqueso. So yeah, it's just an app. It's a window that'll open up. That's why, like I said, I have a center screen. I have my whole soundboard up on my center screen, and I can see the chat because there's Conqueso giving me shit, calling me a doo-doo head. But yeah, it's fun to have. But that's all. I just came up to give you a little hand. That's all.
Well, that definitely helped me a lot, because I've always wanted to do that, but for some reason. Oh God, my cat. Okay. All right. Wait a second. Okay. But yeah, because I've always wanted to, you dingleberry breath goat. What? What? Oh, that's so funny.
I fuck you. just fuck you. I'm tired. I'm not dealing with your shit right now, Conqueso. I will virtually slap the shit out you.
In Minecraft. Yep, virtually in Minecraft.
Eat it. So
Well, thank you so much because I love you, kiddo.
dude, I'm fucking 49. I ain't nobody's kiddo. Oh, God. Yeah, I'm old dealing with wrangling kittens at a steady. So go ahead, go back to your stream. I'll stop bothering you.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's perfect. The way you have it set up right now is perfect. Right now, for your stream when you have people up.
Gotcha. Thank you so much.
All right, I'll talk to you later. Have
All
fun.
right, bye. Okay. Now you need to post a granny one because I'm a freaking granny. Okay. Because, okay, where did Huggy go? He's the one that wanted to come up here and tell me something. Where did he go? Anyway, all right, I'm done with you, Huggy, for right now. Okay, wait. Oopsie. He said, I'll be right back. And then what? And then you ran away. Okay, so let's get back to this. Huggy disappeared. Oh, what the hell? You know, listen, don't mind me. Don't mind my old ass. Now I gotta... Oh my god. I'm over this. I'm all fucked up. Can you guys see that? Yeah. Let me move it up a little bit. You know what? I could freaking scream. Act like we are hearing Jeopardy. Okay. Do 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 do. Okay. Here we go.
There's no way you would ever want to deal with me, right? Seem a little weird to you, okay? So the funny part is, you know, I could have cared. I didn't. What I did is I basically took what he said about me. I made a whole podcast around it. Yeah, I did. It's called the Level 1 Podcast. So now every day I have fun on level 1. He could be at whatever fucking level he's at. Up in the clouds, up his own ass. I don't care. And I just have fun with my own viewing audience. And that's, you know, that's the last interaction I had with this guy. I basically don't pay attention to him anymore. I'm sure he brings me up from time to time. I don't care.
Throughout the months, Keem would continue to antagonize DSP by saying, DSP, I have $100 for you, contact me, in various troll posts on Twitter. During Amaranth's situation regarding her alleged domestic abuse, Keemstar would make a tweet that would garner a lot of backlash. The said tweet would be deleted, and Keemstar would say he deleted it because people were manipulating what he said, and he would make a video about it. But DSP would take this as an opportunity to attack Keemstar, encouraging people to stop watching him.
Gentlemen, it's this simple. Stop watching Keemstar. Stop watching Keemstar. Stop watching Keemstar. Stop watching Keemstar. All right? There's only so many fucking people on the internet that can tell you this guy is scum. He's an exploiter. He's used people for personal gain way too many times, and he keeps getting away with it because people keep watching him. If people for once would actually use their fucking noggins and say, this guy's a scumbag, stop fucking watching his content, he would disappear. But people keep watching. There will be morons who will go to his fucking show now to see what he has to say. Stop watching Keemstar. He is toxic. He is a virus. He is destroying content creation as a whole. He actually just used the physical and mental abuse of Amaranth as a way to get views on his fucking show. Stop watching him.
This would be the last big encounter between Phil and Keemstar for 2022, but 6 months later, Phil would be interviewed on the podcast, which would lead to Keemstar coming on. DSP would express that he has a negative opinion of Keemstar and then explain his point of view of what had happened with the lolcow podcast and the $50,000 that he was offered by Keemstar. While Phil was explaining this, Keemstar would be tweeting that Phil was outright lying about the situation. This would lead Keemstar to hop on the call with them and lead to a relatively civil confrontation between the two.
We set up a scheduled time when we're going to call and we're going to talk about this. And I call you during the scheduled time and you don't answer the phone. And then I get a message back saying, oh, I'm sorry. You know, I was streaming. I told you I work at this time. Well, even if that is true and you were streaming, that stream is not more important than my phone call and my opportunity. It's not.
If someone has a business contact line, said, this is the best way to contact me, please do it. But instead you go to your giant audience on Twitter and you just scream, I want DSP to contact me immediately.
Hostile Hooves tipped $3.33. Conqueso is a hoe and F you people. AARP gives great discounts at Denny's early bird specials. Punks.
Oh my gosh. Please tell me you guys heard that. And it came on the screen this time. Woohoo! It came on the screen. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It came on the screen and you heard it. Please tell me you heard it. Please. But that was fucking hilarious. What? Okay, guys, you guys are distracting me. But that was fucking hilarious.
$50,000 on the line. It's hostile, it's disrespectful, it's unprofessional. Break or whatever. But the fact that this guy can't call me when I'm giving him the times to call was baffling to me. So first, he won't. The true interaction here, I had to DM him. He wouldn't contact me. I had to DM him. He would not talk further in the DM about what this was until I demanded it. I'm like, dude, just tell me what you're talking about to see if I'm interested. I don't want to get on a call with you unless you just say, what if he had said something I'm totally not interested in at all? I just say, no, we're not even bothering with it. He wouldn't, I had to like pull strings to get him to even say, okay, I want you to be like a host on a show. And then he wouldn't even talk any further. He demanded a phone call. I'd give him my number. I'd give him the specific times to call. He calls the wrong times. What I was going to say was the reason I wanted it in writing was very simple. All right. Again, you have to understand, Keem, you have a lot of stuff that's said about you on the internet. You know that. We've agreed to that.
But
right?
so do you.
Yeah, I'm so sick of hearing that from you.
But
It's so
if
frustrating
I'm
you
going to
say
deal
that.
with this guy, if I'm going to
I'm
deal
with
with this guy, I want our conversation in writing. Because what's to stop me from getting on the phone with Keem, having a conversation, and the next thing I know, he completely lies about what we just talked about to get drama on his content.
But it's like you're using the same kind of shit that people have been using against you, but you're using it against Keemstar. It doesn't make any sense.
I don't listen. I don't trust the
You
guy.
do
I
hear,
just
you do
don't.
see
I don't
it, right?
trust him. I do not trust Keem.
Like, you don't know anything about me. You don't, right? But if we had a conversation and you got to learn about me and what I've done and the business opportunities that I've created for this industry for the last 15 years, your opinion of me would be wildly different than you watching a drama documentary about me, something that you're against. Like, you know, this is blood money. But that's where you got your information from.
It talked a lot positively about you. Why do you think I watched a drama video about you? That's not what I watched.
So it talked positively about me, but by watching it, you had a negative view of me. That doesn't. It's
no,
not
I told you.
up.
I respect you immensely, but I don't know after all. It's not just that. There's other things too. Other people that have said things about you and their dealings with you. I have to kind of be protective of myself and my business and my family.
Was there ever? Was there ever a
risk of being
story
involved with you? I do. I feel there's a risk that I could be, you know, hung out to dry somehow.
Like, why are you treating me like this? Why can't you treat me like a man, and why can't we have a conversation? If you came to the conclusion that, no, I don't want to do this, this isn't right for me, that's fine. But you really showed me no respect at all. It was so disrespectful how you were treating me, making me email. I have to call at a certain time. I'm calling and you're not answering the phone. And then when people were asking, your fans asking online, why didn't you do this podcast with Keem? During this whole time, I forgot to mention this, he was still talking bad about me publicly.
Keem, you just said it. Like, just what you just described is probably the main reason I have a problem with you. You are someone who has no self-awareness, and you think that you're the most important thing. You tweeted on your Twitter that I should contact you about a business opportunity. No one does that. They contact the person about the business opportunity directly.
We all do it. We all do it.
Yeah, it's the internet, Phil.
It's the internet, man.
Like
yeah.
You said you've been doing this for 15 years, but like, do you not understand the way algorithms work, the way anger is addictive, and how people are hooked on crazy shit? Go ahead.
I want no part of that drama. I don't want to be on a podcast that is going to be about that. I don't want to be involved with someone.
That's not what he was. I don't even know what the podcast was going to be about.
He's being egomaniacal. I have to just listen
Phil,
to what you
I'm
said.
not.
Keem, you just said my whole life should have stopped because you wanted to contact me. Really?
I did not say that.
My whole life. You
No,
just
he didn't say that.
Answer the call at any time, even though I gave you the times to call me.
Can I give you some context? We have a mutual respect as content creators. We should be able to be in Twitter DMs and then get on a phone call. And you didn't treat me like that. You treated me like dirt. This is not about me thinking I'm God. This is about how you treated me in those Twitter DMs.
Keem, I gave you the times to call. You called at different times, and we never had another interaction ever again. How was I disrespectful to you?
It would seem after this that any beef between the two of them would be settled. But it would be revealed by one of the lolcows, Boogie, that Phil was trying to go behind Keemstar's back and do the show without him.
Do you have any relationship with Phil at all? Not really. We're trying to put together a show, that lolcow podcast that Keemstar pitched, and then Phil's like, "Oh no, I don't want to work with Keemstar. I don't want a $50,000 paycheck. I don't want to pay off all my debts and taxes. I'd rather be miserable. I'd rather sit in a corner and cry all over myself. You know, I'd rather bitch for a living." Which also cost me a 50K payday, which also cost Wings a 50K payday, and I could use 50K, and I know Wings could use it, so he screwed everybody over. So I think he's trying to make it up for this with us trying to work with another third party that's not Keemstar, but I don't know if he'll follow through. I don't feel like Phil wants his problem solved. I think Phil wants to marinate in the misery of his own creation.
Keemstar would then revive the show and bring Wings and Boogie back onto the show, but demand that Phil apologize to him within 2 days or be kicked off the lolcow podcast. As you can imagine, DSP did not apologize, and Keemstar would kick him off the podcast. This would lead to DSP to make his own response video saying how can he be kicked off a show that he isn't on.
So all of a sudden people are like, Keem just tweeted about you. He says he's kicking you off the lolcow cast, and now they're looking for a third host to join Boogie and Wings.
I'm sorry, but that's funny.
You're kicking me off the show that I'm not on. That's an interesting concept. I've actually never heard that one before, that you can actually get fired when you don't work for someone. Because people are now coming to my stream to tell me that you're fired from the lolcow cast. I'm not on the lolcow cast. I never wanted to be. Like, what are you talking about, right? If you want to talk about delusion and being egotistical, someone who actually thinks that because they wanted me on their show, that I was on it, even though we never even had the discussion about being on it, and I never wanted to be on it, that I was on it and now they can fire me. You're insane. Like, you're literally insane. Anyone will tell you, you're nuts. That's fucking crazy. I was never part of your team. I was never employed by you. You can't kick me off of anything I'm not in. All right? You're nuts.
He would then criticize Phil for not being able to respond to his emails, but be able to make multiple response videos. During this time, DSP would...
Hostile Hooves tipped $4.20. Bionics turn up your hearing aid and listen to the tips. Stop giving the pool boy at the retirement home the wink with the good eye and check your bingo card. Ho.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Please tell me you heard that. Okay. Guys, how do I get that on? Okay, so... Okay, Troll, I need you to... I think that I disabled the text to go on the screen because I feel like people would, like, put really bad... I don't know. I just don't want to get trolled. Like, I don't want bad stuff to go up there. But does it really matter? Like, I don't know. Yeah, but, you know, some people might want to see it in case they didn't get to hear it. You know? I don't know. I'm just trying to please the audience and whatever. So I just, like, do you guys... Lord Troll, do you think I should put it on the, like, the text on the screen or not? Let me know. But that, you know, Hostile Hooves has, like, hilarious. Those CDS are diabolical.
Would comment how the show was dead and was never going to happen, but eventually the lolcow podcast did go live. It would take the lolcow podcast 6 months before their first episode premiered. During this time, Turkey Tom, one of the people on the lolcow podcast, would make a documentary on Phil and make a response video saying he was done milking Phil for content. Turkey Tom saying he was done milking Phil would enrage DSP into making a response video discussing the lolcow podcast.
All right, hold on. Why does chat have to... Okay, can you guys explain to me? Because I was thinking about having chat on the screen, but can't you see it beside the YouTube chat, or do you have me on full screen? Don't put me on full screen if I'm on full screen. Get me off of there. I'll break the damn freaking TV or phone or whatever the hell you're watching me on. Don't be doing all that. Oh my gosh, you guys are killing me. Okay. This is... Okay, I'll show the messages, okay? Let's do a little... Hold on. Guess what we're gonna do? Hold on. God forbid if you gotta look to the side to read the chat. Oh, you guys are... Okay, so you're killing me. Okay, let me... Okay, yeah. Do that. Yeah. Do that for me. Okay, here is a... Just because I want to see... I would only put... Oh, yeah. I always keep it on. Okay, let me see. Here's a test. Here's a test right here.
Divana tipped $10.
I had to move that up. Okay. But there was no message in there. Oh, well. If it, No, I thought you were tough. No date for you. What? I'm confused, guys. Stop confusing me. I'm getting all sidetracked. I don't even remember. Okay. No. I know you're not judging. I'm just playing around. I'm just, to be quite honest, I'm not that soft. I can take it. I'm picking fight. Oh. Okay, well, sorry. Fine then. You're not talking to me. I get it. Fine. Jeez. You didn't have to be so blunt about it. I'm just... Okay. Anyway, let me get back on track because see, I'm like showing shit. I don't even know. Like I don't even know what I'm doing half the time. Okay, let's just finish. Let's finish this. Ashley.
And being milked.
So basically, Boogie said this to me. Again, I'm paraphrasing, and he said something like, when you're looking at people like working with Keemstar or working with other people on YouTube, this drama content on YouTube. He says, you look at it like Walmart. Like, Walmart has a ton of blood on their hands, but you still shop there, right? Because it benefits you. It's the best benefit to you and your family, the lowest prices, right? It's that you get decent quality products, the lowest prices. Everyone still shops there, despite the fact this is not a great company. You still kind of just do it. You bite the bullet, right? I said, Boogie, I want you to understand something. I don't shop at Walmart. I never have. In my entire life, I've shopped at Walmart once. And it was at the height of the popularity of Street Fighter 4.
Where do you shop then? Where do you shop?
They were the only store that had Street Fighter 4 joysticks. I don't like Walmart because I know that they're a scumbag company. I know that they mistreat their employees. I know that they don't pay enough. I know that they ruin the towns they move into. They have absolutely no regard for anything around them. That's YouTube.
No more chat.
In a nutshell. That's literally YouTube. And that's this lolcow culture on YouTube. What you found is people who are so desperate, right? They need to make money in some way. They can't just operate anymore and have a life on YouTube for some reason. Maybe their popularity has waned. Maybe they just made a ton of mistakes or whatever. And the only way that they can get attention on YouTube is by creating drama. So what they do is they create the drama. They know the drama's toxic. They know that it's harmful. They know that it's not good. But that's the only way that they can get by. So they sit there and they create drama.
I'm probably losing a lot of people to Pit. And I know that Yo Mom is on right now, but guess what? I am off the next 2 days. I took PTO and I want to chill. I want to hang out for a couple hours with you guys and go over this stuff. If you go watch Pit, I understand. Yo Mama is hilarious. Maybe we'll check in a little bit.
And then everyone else sits outside and says, ha, now we capitalize. And we jump on this and we make 2-hour documentaries and we do podcasts about them and we slam them and we rip them a new butthole and we constantly make fun of them and we meme on them and we milk them. That kind of, and the fact that you can just nonchalantly say something like that. Oh yeah, I'm done milking someone today. I want you to know how disgusting that sounds. You're milking a human, okay? Not even for sus, you're milking them for milk. You're milking them for profits, for money. And every time you do that, you hurt them. But you don't care. There's no quality, no moral compass here. Who cares, right? You're dehumanizing the person. You're literally categorizing them as an animal, not a human. You've degraded them to the point that they're just cattle, all right? That's really fucked up. It is. It's completely messed up. I can't believe people think that's okay, right? When you're watching that lolcow show, I don't need toxic popularity for making bad choices, you know, and being milked. I can't believe that you would even say that in a video and think that's, oh yeah, I'm milking people today. Like, huh? Like, what? You think that's fine to talk like that? That's not fine. That's really messed up. Like, I mean it. Go talk to a psychiatrist and tell them you milked someone today, and let's see how they respond to what you said. They're gonna be like, dude, what did you just say? Like, huh? But this is it. It's been normalized on YouTube. This behavior has been normalized by people like Keemstar, so it's acceptable now. No, it's not. It's really not. You have to understand. Normal people think this is endlessly fucked up. They don't agree with this culture, this spinning toilet culture of toxic shit. It's awful. And the quicker, the absolute quicker you get out of this toxic vortex, the better. Especially for someone like Turkey Tom, who seems like he's got his head on his shoulders, he's smart, he's intelligent, he can make great content, but he has to get out of the toxic vortex now before you're stuck in it forever. Because guess what? You'll be the next lolcow. You'll be the next one who 10 years down the line, you're desperate for content. And what are you going to do to get it? Well, all you ever did was make fun of people. No one cares about you anymore. Now what do you...
Keep in mind that this video was, and I've probably said this multiple times, but just in case you weren't here for it, this video is 2 years old. So what he's saying, it resonates now. Let's listen to that again. Hold on, let me see.
He's intelligent, he can make great content, but he has to get out of the toxic vortex now before you're stuck in it forever. Because guess what? You'll be the next lolcow. You'll be the next one who 10 years down the line, you're desperate for content. And what are you going to do to get it? Well, all you ever did was make fun of people. No one cares about you anymore. Now what are you supposed to do? Right? You're the next one on the list, man.
Keemstar would make an edited video trolling Phil, saying that DSP was endorsing the lolcow podcast.
Because I'm the lolcow, right? With the lolcow podcast, okay? That's what people want to be involved in, to literally just be a bullying group. I mean, it should really be called We Bully People Podcast. That's all it is, the bullying podcast. We just bully people all day like it's a fucking schoolyard of people beating down on people. That's what the show is, right? There's no respect. There's no intention of actually helping people or doing something positive.
You know, it's crazy that it is wild that, like, anybody can clip anything and just, like, make you sound like you're saying something that you're not really saying. They're just, like, taking words and just, like, mashing them together to make... That's, you know, that's just... this is just reminding me that people are so shitty. Like, that's just so shitty. Like, I get if it's to be funny, but, like, you know.
Positive. That's a toxic show. That's the point. Boogie and Wings, they shop at Walmart, right? Anything to get ahead, anything to make a buck, anything to fucking get them to a position where they're doing something because they need that, right? I don't need that. I'm successful. I have a business. Except that last night I got the notification that I have no money, and I was like, that really sucks. You know, every day the money I get from tips I'm transferring to my bank account. So essentially I'm overdrawn. For them to tell me that I have that, you know, the notice that you're, you know, no balance or whatever. When you're watching that lolcow show, oh yeah, I'm milking people today. Like, huh? Like what? You think that's fine? You're milking a human, okay? Not even for sus. You're not milking them for milk. You're milking them for profits, for money. You're dehumanizing the person. You're turning them. You're literally categorizing them as an animal. The name of the show is the lolcow show or the lolcow podcast because I'm the lolcow, right?
The lolcow podcast would of course post clips anytime DSP came up as a topic.
I really feel this is the difference between myself and the other people who people consider lolcows. Here's the difference. Boogie and Wings, they shop at Walmart, right? Anything to get ahead, anything to make a buck, anything to fucking get them to a position where they're doing something because they need that, right? I don't need that. I'm successful. I have a business. I'm good.
Phil is just one of the very few human beings in the world I actively dislike. I think I hate that guy. Everything that I hate about myself, I see in Darkside Phil amplified up to 11, right?
Fair enough,
Unhealthiness, mentally unaware, oblivious, delusions of grandeur. Everything I have a little bit, he has all of it.
And the lolcow podcast tweet would state that they will continue talking about Phil, especially Boogie, who will try to mention him in nearly every episode.
I've tried to watch Phil's show. You know, the only thing that Phil's show does, it bores me to sleep to begin with. Nobody's better than me, and I ain't no better than nobody. Okay, I learned that in Head Start. That was 4th grade. We learned that in 4th grade, okay? We're all just people trying to make it work, Phil. All right. By the way, Phil, this is my message directly to you, Phil. And I want to make it abundantly clear. You don't think you're part of this podcast, right? Except every episode we've uploaded, you've talked about it. All right. You've talked about it. You've tweeted about it. And guess what? I'm going to bring you up in every single episode from here on out. We're going to have a segment where I talk about how you e-begged this week, about the stupid shit you said about me, about Wings, about Tommy, about the show. I'm going to make sure, and I know, Phil, look at me when I tell you this. You're going to respond every single time. I know you will. I dare you to try not to.
This is where we end currently, but as we can imagine, this feud will continue into the future, all because DSP had to make a comment on Keemstar's retirement. As always, thank you for watching, consider subscribing.
Well, that was interesting. How many of you guys, are you alive out there? Is anybody here? Are you alive? Hello, hello. Hello, is anybody out there? No, just kidding. No, that was actually really interesting. Now, okay, so that was one of them. And like I said, there's one that's like there's one that's like 2 hours long. No. No, 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 no. Easy. And then there's one that's kind of old. But this one is tell us a story of the old days. All right, well, it's all right. I'm going to read you guys the description and you tell me how it sounds. Now, this is interesting. Keemstar, aka Daniel Keem, a small town legal collections officer, becomes one of the most influential drama reporters of all time after the creation of DramaAlert. This video will cover the transition and rise of Keemstar, as well as every little controversy along the way. H3, RS Glory, and Gold. Did you guys know that Keem was a small town legal collections officer? Huh. All right, so we're going to go like way back in time, I guess, to Keemstar's beginning, just because I'm not very familiar, but this is only 26 minutes long. So, and of course we'll watch it on 1.25 speed. Oh, Bionics, it is in the description. You and Hostile, you guys better get in your seat, sit at your desk, feet forward, and pay attention. We're learning the history of Keem. Keep your hands to yourself. Feet, everything facing forward to the front of the classroom. Pay attention. Okay. This is called The Unbelievable Story. Hold on. I gotta fix this crap. Because I just want to make sure. Okay. This is the untold story of Keemstar, aka DramaAlert. Okay.
What is up, DramaAlert Nation?
And just so you guys know, these are the early days of Keem. So, like, this is way before lolcow Live. Like, this is, like, way before that.
I'm your host, Killer Keemstar.
Yo, everybody type in the chat, Alex is a stupid name.
Do you have any idea how fast I am? Why am I still getting hate?
All right, Ranger Joe. Now I'm
And Lord Troll, this is why we're all doing this as a class, okay? Everybody, feet forward, pay attention to your screens. Okay, feet forward, eyes forward, everybody, okay? Thank you.
I'm gonna give it to you. Like I gave it to your mom last night.
I'm sure that 90% of you watching right now already know who Keemstar is, on the surface at least. You know Keemstar to be the love-to-hate veteran gnome YouTuber from DramaAlert, but perhaps you don't know the full story of Keemstar. And when I say full...
Oh my gosh, look, is that Keem right there? Oh my gosh. Troll, it's okay, you can multitask as long as you're paying attention. As long as you have your listening ears on. But look at Keem. That's Keem? Look at that beard. Or, yeah, what? Can you guys just, in chat, can you guys, like, give me a little, TLDR or whatever acronym about only use me Blade. I don't know about him.
Story, I mean full story. Where he came from all the way up until where he is now. How did Keemstar go from an upstate New York legal collection...
Look at this! Now, this is where you hear about the legal collections.
From DramaAlert. But perhaps you don't know the full story of Keemstar. And when I say full story, I mean full story. Where he came from all the way up until where he is now. How did Keemstar go from an upstate New York legal collections officer to one of the most influential drama reporters in YouTube history? Following hours and hours of extensive research, I bring you the Keemstar documentary. Let's go back to the very beginning, before DramaAlert, before H3H3, before even Black Ops trolling. How did Keemstar even get into YouTube? Back in 2009, a very unknown to the world individual by the name of Daniel Keem was working at an attorney's office doing legal collections in upstate New York.
I was never planning to do YouTube, right? I worked at an attorney's office. I did collections, legal collections.
One night, after getting a big bonus check from work, Mr. Keem of upstate New York got extremely intoxicated at a bar. He came home and started trolling people on Xbox.
Took everyone in the office out for drinks, got completely wasted, went home, got on Xbox Live, and just started talking shit to people, because that's what I like to do.
What? Who's in waiting? In waiting? Oh. What did I do wrong?
You didn't do anything wrong. You wanted a quick LDR on Blade. Only Use Me Blade was a gamer. His thing was he would kill people with blades. That was why in the games.
Oh,
that's why his name. That's why his name was Only Use Me Blade, because I only use me blade. He then got into IRL streaming. He got in with IP2 for a while. He used to get super drunk on stream all the time for donations. He's actually lost some toes now recently. Like, he's a full on mess, and Lord is actually giving you a lot of the lore in there, but he's complete trash. Like, he's like banned off. Like, he couldn't go on lolcow live because he's banned so hard that if Keem had put him on one of the shows, that show would probably get banned because of ban evading. So that's the synopsis or quick rundown of him.
Holy shit.
Yeah, bro lost his toes recently. He went sober, and then he lost a bunch of money, and I think he's back to drinking again because he would do drinks for money. Like, DSP puts on a vest or a hat for money. Only Use Me Blade would get drunk for money.
Holy shit. These people are wild.
Yeah, somebody died. I think it was a house he was renting. I'm not 100% because I'm old. But a house he was in, someone actually died because they passed out, hit their head, and a couple days later died in a hospital.
Oh my!
There's a lot of shit on him.
Holy crap! I remember like hearing his name a lot, but I never really knew. Oh, That's crazy. Oh.
Lord just said he lost his hose and he kept it a secret for a bit and recently showed his stub but on stream. Yeah, I actually saw that.
Where is that at?
You'd have to actually ask Lord about it. He probably has the. I'm only saying he because it's Lord. Lord is a typical male thing, so not to misgender anybody. Bionics. Oh yes, he also threw a dog. That's part of it as well. Yeah, like IP2 got real trashy, especially when they started. And Andy Dick started hanging out with them and stuff.
Well, that's also in this too, because there was right IP or maybe
IP2 probably.
I just seen the video. Oh, okay.
IP2 is probably involved somewhere because I know Keem was involved. I learned about Keem through the Jonathan Ross Bass saga with Mr. Medicare.
Yeah, see,
and then I learned about him because I was following Mr. Medicare, and there was something called the Kumite and stuff, and they had a whole thing with a couple different creators, and Keem's little midget ass kept jumping in and giving his 2 cents, and they were like roasting the fuck out of somebody for flagging people. So,
wow, there's a lot.
Yeah.
Well, there's a lot that I'm gonna have to.
I mean, if you're doing something on Keem, bro, you're gonna be doing it for like weeks. Like Keem has had his hand a lot of different places.
Well,
that's it. That's all I came up here was just give you a quick. Oh, by the way, Huggies backstage. Don't let him ask you about how you drink your wine. So,
Okay,
I'll talk to you later.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Huggy,
Hello.
what the hell? What happened to you? You disappeared.
Sorry, some stuff happened.
That's okay. What's up?
Oh, I was just going to say that the guy that Matt Jarbo was the guy that was that had the flag history. But like I said, when it comes to Keemstar as a whole, there's a lot of ups, and there's a lot of downs, there's a lot of ins, and there's a lot of outs.
I see.
And
Yeah, I see that.
And the thing is that when you have many creators going after you, like Leafy went after him, I think Leafy went after him, H3 went after him, iDubbbz, before he got married to Anissa, went after him, the content cop.
Mm.
There's so many things about Keem that's like it goes on without saying that this project he has, the lolcow live stuff, this stuff, he's insulated from. Because if it fails, it's not his fault. He can always blame on the other people. He could blame on the CTs, the copycats, the alphas, the whoever the case is.
Yep, I totally agree.
So, also, I wanted to say that you're doing wonderful work. I love your streams. And the only critique I could give you, buddy, is you gotta focus.
Oh, I know. I know. I can't help it because I like to see what you guys are saying and I like to interact, and then I get derailed. I know. I need to focus more. I know you are absolutely right.
The reason why I'm not campaigning for me being a co-host to your stream, but I would recommend you having someone by your side. Like someone that you could like troll or Mazer or someone that you like that could come with you when you start streaming. So that way they could hit you with a stick and say ashes. Ashes. Get going. And one more thing.
Yeah.
One more thing.
Yes.
I love your blind reaction to stuff, but the problem is, Ashes, is that if you give yourself a time to, um, if you give you a chance to like watch it, ingest it, whatnot, by the second time you're viewing it, you know when to hit the break, you know when to let it breathe. You know because by you doing it blind,
Mm-hmm.
you're gonna think you are gonna say something,
Yeah, you're
but
right.
then when you press play, the video's gonna tell you what you want to know. So, again, I'm just here trying to be a helpful person.
You're very, very
Um,
helpful.
yes, thank you very much. Thank you for your time, and whatever the case is, you have a good night and goodbye.
Thank you. Bye, Huggy. Thank you. He's so nice. Aw. Huggy. He's being helpful. Okay. So we agree with PDF files? What? What's that mean? I don't know what that means. PDF files? I don't know what that means. And I don't agree with that, but okay. Anyway. So I feel like, shoot. I'm sorry. One moment. Appearing offline doesn't help. I don't know what this person, what they're talking about. Okay, I feel like that's gonna help more. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Sorry, guys. I didn't realize that some of my screen. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay, guys, can you hear that or can you see that? Let me know. Let me know. You just did, dumbass. Aw, somebody's a little sassy. Somebody's a little sassy. I wouldn't do that, bruh. But aw, bye. Bye. See you later. Bye, buddy. See you later, buddy. Thank you, troll. Okay. All right. So, listen, if you didn't learn this in school, you're going to learn it now. If you have nothing nice to say, don't say anything at all. Do you not have manners? When you were raised, did your parent or guardian not teach you manners? Do I need to have a class on how to be respectful? Or, like, get to the point? Thank you. Anyway, all right. Let me get my video back up here. Okay. So, for anybody that's just joining or has recently joined, we are watching the prior to lolcow live, the Keem prior to lolcow live, because like Huggy said, like, I try to let the clip play for a while and try to make it go as long as I can, but like, aren't you supposed to stop it like every so often so you don't get like just say that this person that I'm reacting to wanted to like flag me or whatever the hell they do. I don't fucking know. Okay, here we go.
And I was especially really drunk.
But it turns out someone was recording his trolling and uploaded it to YouTube.
And someone actually recorded me in that game and put it up on YouTube. And I had no idea that I was on YouTube or anything, but like the next day I get on Xbox Live and my messages are just filled. I saw your YouTube video, you're hilarious.
I feel like I'm a gorilla with a baseball bat fighting a with with a spoon.
The person that uploaded Keem's trolling then invited Keem to join their trolling group, which at the time was known as FAG, Federation of A-Hole Gamers.
He goes, dude, you're the funniest dude like I've ever heard, best trash talker. He's like, you should make videos with us. We just formed this group. We're like, you know, messing with kids, talking trash to them in this game.
Daniel Keem accepted FAG's offer, and the first of many Keemstar channels was then created on the 1st of October 2009, which was named XDJ Keemstar. At the time, Keemstar had his own channel as well as a group for the FAG members.
Hi guys, my name is DJ Keemstar. Whether you are an MLG tryhard or just playing to have fun, gamers have always laughed hysterically at the videos that the FAG has created.
The FAG channel absolutely blew up in the early days of YouTube, reaching 250,000
I need to get a soundboard. So if this is playing, if I just like make random word, like if I just randomly talk, is that cool? I don't know.
subscribers in 2009, which Keemstar believes
Bionics, then these videos are for you. For you. Because I've been watching the LCU since when it was Queens. It was lolcow Live, Queens, and Rewind.
to be the equivalent of about 10 million subscribers in recent times.
I mean, we got 250,000 subscribers, which back then
That's huge.
was
Yeah.
like in 2009, that was like literally having like, I don't know, 10 million subs today, right? Yeah.
The FAG channel blew up because they had such an unfiltered, over-the-top, hilarious trolling style that no one else had the courage to replicate at the time.
Oh, I want you on your back. Oh no, I want you on your knees. I'll prop you up on your knees. Say my name. Say my name. Say Keemstar. Say Keemstar. Go girl. Go girl. Come on, cupcake. Let me lick the frosted. Let me lick the frosted.
I'm sorry, that's funny.
Following Keemstar's blow up from the FAG channel on YouTube, Keemstar began live streaming on Blog TV in late 2009, early 2010, where he would grow his trolling reputation further. Blog TV was one of, if not the
I'm sorry, Keem looked like a damn like a gangster or something. Look at this. Wait. Shit.
Following Keemstar's blow up from the FAG channel
Look
on
at
YouTube, Keemstar began live streaming on Blog
Right
TV
here.
in late 2009, early 2010, where he would grow his trolling reputation further. Blog TV was one of, if not the leading live stream site long before Twitch was around. The website had deals with people like Philip DeFranco, Shane Dawson, and, as noted, Keemstar. Keemstar claimed to be getting around 2,000 to 3,000 viewers every single night while streaming and trolling on Halo 3.
I was doing all my pranks and all my trolling and all my trash talking and all my different characters that I would do in Halo 3 in front of a live audience, pulling anywhere between 2,000 and 3,000 people every single night.
That is insane.
That's
Very
crazy.
good.
Within 3 months of streaming on Blog TV, Keemstar took over Philip DeFranco to become the #1 live streamer on the site. So you might even say that Keemstar was the king of streaming in the early 2010s, being the top streamer on the top site.
I only do this show for money. That's it. All right? I don't do it to entertain people. That's just a scam.
However, this would create complications for Keemstar, as Microsoft put personal vendetta on Keemstar in an attempt to stop the trolling, believing it was giving the company a bad name. So every single time that Keemstar would stream, Microsoft would put a console ban on Keemstar's Xbox, which he would then return to wherever he bought it, change the Xbox, stream again, get banned again, rinse and repeat.
I would stream for about 1 hour, get banned, console banned, can't do anything with it. It's a bricked. It's literally banned from going online. Take that the next day to GameStop, return it. Hey, this didn't work. Get a new one. Then the next day it would be Walmart, and I would just switch places just so I could keep doing it. That became so stressful and so much hell that I needed to find something else to do because Microsoft was trying to shut me down.
Keemstar would also begin live streaming on a website called Battlecam, which was launched in 2010 by billionaire Alki David. The site was set up like this. 2 people would have a verbal argument or conversation, and the people watching would vote for who stays in and gets voted out. Keemstar would bring his army of 2,000 plus viewers from Blog TV and have them consistently vote for him, so
I heard about this, but I didn't. Wow, this is interesting to me. So if you guys have seen it before, sorry, but I've never seen this, so it's interesting to me.
whoever came up against Keemstar had absolutely no hope of staying in the spotlight. This is where the infamous Alex is a stupid N-word clip came from, a video that has absolutely haunted Keemstar to this day. This is how the story goes as told by Keemstar. Battlecamps was a site where anything could be said. There was no being nice, there was no being respectful like Twitch these days. Keemstar as well as an African American by the name of Alex were moderators on the site. Alex began to make jokes about Keemstar being Italian, highlighting Italian stereotypes to throw at Keemstar. In retaliation, Keemstar got everyone from the chat to call Alex a stupid. Well, I'll just let the clip talk for itself.
Alex is doing this shit. You f***ing nerd. I swear to f***ing God, I'm gonna find out. Yo, everybody type in the chat, Alex is a stupid nerd. Just type in the chat, Alex is a stupid nerd.
Even 11 years later, this meme still pops up all around the place and is well known by most who follow Keemstar.
But it wasn't until 2012 when it started to turn and it started being used against me. Like, because the internet changed, right? Like if you're a racist, you're...
So let's do a little timeline check. It's 2010. Everything seems to be going well for Keemstar. He's the protagonist on a huge YouTube channel called FAG, #1 streamer on Blog TV,
2010 people, this is
2000. He clearly had a solid following and audience. However, Keemstar's audience dynamic was quite strange. There was a load of people who hated him because they believed he was brash and disrespectful. But on the other hand, people loved him because he had no filter and didn't care what anyone thought of him. We can observe this dynamic as articulated with this screenshot of his original YouTube channel from November 2009. So with this in mind, Keemstar began to build up a reputation as someone who was willing to say literally anything, which people found admirable. And it's safe to say that this is a trait he's carried on to this day. However, having this trolling toxic audience where Keemstar had an army of people who hated him started to work against Keemstar. Keemstar decided that he was going to join one of the YouTube networks, as we covered in the Machinima video. Turns out the network that he decided to join was run by a hacker, but Keemstar was promoting the network, meaning that people were joining the network under Keemstar's recommendation, then being hacked by the owners. This ultimately had Keemstar banned from YouTube and blacklisted, so he couldn't make any account on YouTube without it being deleted.
Right, so it became this big ordeal, and they shut down my channel for it. And I'm like, what do I do now?
Keemstar would continue to make various accounts, but because Keemstar created an audience consisting of trolls and people who hated him, the trolls would always just tell YouTube that Keemstar had a new channel, ultimately getting him banned.
Because of who I was and the trolling and stuff like that, there were a lot of people constantly notifying YouTube, here's his new channel, take it down. So I would build these channels that get 30,000 subs, get taken down.
On top of this, the main FAG channel was then deleted. Keemstar claimed that the FAG channel getting banned was a story in itself on the Misfits podcast.
Channel got banned, that's a whole nother story. I wanted how the channel got banned.
But I can't find any source for why it was deleted on the internet. So if you guys have the reason or the story, feel free to post in the comments.
How old I was in
of being the
2010.
#1 streamer on Blog TV, as well as being one of the biggest channels on YouTube, to having every single YouTube channel banned and every single console being blocked as soon as he would start streaming. By 2011, it's safe to say that Keemstar didn't have much opportunity to grow on the internet, given the boundaries put in place by third parties that wanted to put an end to his disruptive behavior.
The trolling stuff was done and over with, right? Didn't know what I was going to do in my career.
Okay. I wasn't like a little child. I was almost 18. I was very, very close to 18.
However, 2011 would also be the year where multiple things would start to turn in the favor of Keemstar. Keemstar made a realization that a lot of the big Call of Duty players began to play this strange indie game that appeared to be rising in popularity, both socially and on YouTube.
Big Call of Duty YouTuber at the time starts playing this weird indie game. What is this 8-bit weird indie game? All right, just it makes no sense to anyone, right?
A game that he believed to have the potential to take the spot as the #1 game at the time. This game was what we now know as Minecraft.
Oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god!
However, Keemstar noticed one main issue with this Minecraft game. It was only available on computer, and there were hundreds of thousands of people wanting to play it on console.
Minecraft on a console, and that's an awesome idea, and if someone could do it and do it right, it would be amazing. I would play it pretty much every day.
It was around the same time that Keemstar started to get notified of a Minecraft ripoff that was coming to Xbox by the name of FortressCraft. The stars just seemed to align for Keemstar here. Thousands of kids wanting to play Minecraft, they all have consoles. There was an amazing opportunity here and Keemstar wanted to get in on it.
Get me in contact with this dude. So I got in contact with that dude.
Keemstar then got in contact with the creator of the game and offered to promote the game in exchange for a cut of the company. The owner of the game was reluctant at first, so Keemstar had to do something in order to show the owner that he could really make things work for this game.
I go, okay, I'm going to promote this game for 24 hours. I fired up and I'm just going to prove to you what I can do.
Keemstar had all of his fans spam every YouTuber and gaming website in order to let everyone know that this Minecraft for Xbox game was coming out.
Like, oh, this game is coming, Minecraft clone is coming, da-da-da. Within 24 hours, this game has so much publicity. Every gaming website does an article on it.
This proved to the owners of the game that Keemstar could be influential in the growth of FortressCraft. The owners then gave Keemstar 30% ownership of the game, which was followed by 2 million sales once the game was released.
The guy gives me 30% ownership of the game, and the game comes out, and it sells 2 million copies.
So what did Keemstar have at this point? Well, he had a bunch of money, but still not really any online presence. He bought himself a new car and a new house, but probably figured out having a lot of things and nothing to do is a pretty unfulfilling life. Keemstar wanted to get back into the internet world. He wanted to start working again.
I needed a new shtick because, you know, the trolling in online games, it wasn't the hit thing that it was before. There were so many other people that were doing it at that point.
It was also around this time when another YouTuber had recently blown up on the website. A YouTuber that these days is subject to much controversy, but at the time was considered an absolute legend. I'm talking about the one and only Only Is Me Blade. Keemstar and Blade began to form a friendship following Keemstar and Blade accidentally getting in contact with each other.
I was like, dude, can you get me in a Skype call with this Keemstar guy? So getting this call, and Keem's like, Blade, bro, huge fan. Because Keem and I both kind of started at the same time.
Blade then decided to move from Seattle to Buffalo to go and live 5 minutes from Keemstar.
Keem has a girlfriend and a daughter. He can't move. I had no restraints, so I moved from Seattle to Buffalo and got a house about 5 minutes away from Keem's.
Blade and Keemstar then began doing the Bad Kid podcast, which was very popular and blew up. However, Keemstar was blacklisted from YouTube, so the channels kept getting deleted over and over again.
Started a podcast with...
We're all learning together. If nobody knows this, we're learning together.
one of my friends called The Bad Kid Show. That blew up, but the channels kept getting deleted and shut down and shut down and shut down. So we'd make new channels and just keep doing the podcast, right?
Keemstar and Only Use Me Blade then began getting really addicted to the show Newsroom while living close to each other in mid-2012.
Got addicted to the show called Newsroom on HBO. Like addicted. Like I was in that world.
Newsroom was a political drama series on HBO that ran from 2012 to 2014. The show was based on a fictional newsroom covering politics. Keemstar.
No, I don't know a lot of this. That's why I am reviewing it for the first time. I am learning a lot of the early years of Keem.
Keemstar got so into the show that he started to realize that an idea like this might actually be able to work on YouTube. There was the occasional beef going on between people, but very few people reporting on it or even mentioning it. So Keemstar would go on Twitter and jokingly report on the beef between YouTubers as a meme.
When people started like fighting back and forth in the COD community at the time, on Twitter, I would like shoutcast it. I would say, you know, so-and-so said this about so-and-so, #DramaAlert.
Then the idea of DramaAlert in video format began to crystallize for Keemstar.
And then one day, beef broke out between a guy called Whiteboy 7th Street and Blame Truth. And I said, I'm going to make a video and I'm going to read the tweets back and forth and make it in an organized manner where people can understand exactly what took place.
So that's when Keemstar and Blade came up with the official idea of DramaAlert.
I remember being in Buffalo watching Newsroom with Keem, and that's where we came up with the whole concept of DramaAlert. And then obviously it took off there.
The first DramaAlert video was then uploaded in what Keem says to be early 2012.
What year would that have been?
Early 2012.
Yeah.
However, Newsroom didn't get released until June 2012, and Keemstar stated in the No Jumper interview that it was actually 2013. So we'll go with 2013.
What year was this?
This was like
1942.
2013, I think.
1942. Did you hear that kid? He was like, 1942.
The very first DramaAlert video was based on some drama going on between two Call of Duty YouTubers, Blame Truth and Whiteboy 7th Street.
And I decided to make a video once on these two YouTubers that were fighting, Blame Truth and a guy called Whiteboy 7th Street. And when that video took off the way it did on a channel that was just brand new that I just started, that's when I knew that holy shit, I was onto something. And I went on to create DramaAlert.
This video exploded, getting 100,000 views in the first 24 hours on a brand new channel.
I got 100,000 views on a brand new channel.
Jeez, that's
24 hours.
Following this, the channel got 30,000 subscribers in the first 30 days, with every single video having over 100,000 views. This rare screenshot of DramaAlert from the 4th of January 2013, approximately 16 days after the creation of the channel on the 9th.
Wow, look at this. So, Keem joined this December 19, 2012. Wow.
Of December 2012 shows the channel already having 593,000 views and 24,500 subscribers. There's very few channels that can boast that many views and subs only 2 weeks after starting. However, we can't forget, Keemstar was still blacklisted on YouTube. He wasn't allowed to make a channel.
Hostile Hooves, yes it does. We just have to roll you up. We have to do your rolls. Hold on.
Without being banned. So from late 2012 all the way up until early 2014, Keemstar had 4 different DramaAlert channels that all got banned after hitting 100,000 subscribers.
In 2014, I had 4 channels get over 100,000 subscribers that they shut down.
It was only when Keemstar created the now huge DramaAlert channel on the 15th of June 2014 that Keemstar finally figured out a way to get around him getting banned every single time he started a new channel.
Eventually, I teamed up with Freedom. You guys know them, right?
Yep.
And they went to YouTube and figured out a solution where I could just be on the channel, but technically not own it because it's not my name. And
So Keemstar finally had the ability to grow a channel without the risk of being banned. He was like a dog off a leash in an open field. But giving Keemstar free speech would also come with its own set of problems and controversies, as might be predicted from his line of reporting. Keemstar remained relatively low profile from mid-2014, creating his DramaAlert episodes and growing steadily in size. Keemstar had a burst of 106,000 subscribers in the month of December 2014. So you can say that Keemstar was well and truly established as a drama YouTuber by 2015, which happens to be the same year as Keemstar's first big DramaAlert controversy, specifically the Basherverse controversy of April 2015. Now Keemstar states that he thinks the best story he believes to have ever covered is the Basherverse story, as it was never ending and became so elaborate and ended up having a global reach.
I would say that the best story that I ever covered was the Basherverse story, because it was never ending. The story just kept going and going and going and going, and it became so elaborate.
However, many people in the YouTube community criticized Keemstar for belittling Basher, destroying his YouTube career and basically driving him off the internet.
You got to make videos every day.
I don't
For the
know
last
who
6
this
months,
person
you haven't
is.
done shit. You just fucking gave
I have
up.
no
You
idea who
let
this person
Jarrett or Garrett or whoever calling you a pedo win. You let them win, and you can't do that.
However, it creates the age-old argument that Basher shouldn't have been doing the things that got him on DramaAlert in the first place. So it's hard to blame Keem, but it's just another stupid thing to endlessly argue about. I'll let you draw your own conclusion.
And Keemstar just keeps freaking, it's just constant barrage, like all my videos are like
Who is this
I've been
guy?
up for so long and I'm so stressed right now.
I don't know who that is.
However, this controversy was only minor compared to what Keemstar would do only 8 months later in January 2016. On the 9th of January 2016, Keemstar would make what he called the biggest mistake of his YouTube career.
The biggest one is probably, getting a story wrong. And that was the 65-year-old guy, Tony, the RuneScape player.
Keemstar accused 62-year-old RuneScape Twitch streamer RS Glory and Gold of being John Phillips, a convicted felon who was in jail for being interested in children. One of the people in the DramaAlert team had created the story for Keemstar to read out, which Keemstar did without double checking whether the information was accurate. Well, it turns out the information was very much not accurate at all.
Come to find out, completely wrong. I'm like, how did this get in here? I start tearing up my manager. I'm like, how the hell did this get in here?
The person who put the story in for Keemstar to read only verified the story by simply saying that the Twitch streamer and the person in jail looked similar.
And he goes, yeah,
No, they didn't.
we verified it by matching the faces. They were
did
looking
not.
at a picture of this guy that was arrested for being a pedophile and looking at this dude's stream, and they're like, yep, looks like the same guy, good enough.
Did you hire 4chan?
Tony must be. The kid was. Wow. So, hey, Paulie. Nice to see you. You're late, dude. You're like hours late to the party, dude. Just saying. But yeah, wow, I didn't know that. That sucks, man. Holy shit.
Obviously, the 62-year-old RuneScape streamer was devastated by the allegations, as people were coming into his stream accusing him of something that he clearly didn't do.
I know who and what I am, and my real friends know who and what I am, and they stuck by me. Thank you very much for everything.
Keemstar tried to make up for the allegations by offering the streamer $20,000 cash,
makes me
but
wanna
the streamer refused to
cry.
take the money and just wanted his stream to be shouted out.
They're like, look, we just want you to be Tony's friend. And then I quickly started to understand that by being Tony's friend, it meant that you have to shout out his stream.
However, months after the incident, after all the hype had died down, the streamer expected Keemstar to continue to shout him out. And Keemstar was in a tough position because it was hard to refuse, considering Keem had put him in such a bad position to begin with.
So then he starts hitting me up, right? And it's like a lot of guilt trip, like, hey man, can you shout me out? And how am I supposed to say no? I can't say no. So I start shouting him out.
After shouting the streamer out over 50 times, Keemstar got very sick of shouting him out and stopped. At which point, the 62-year-old streamer started saying that Keemstar had ruined his life and career from the initial allegations. Eventually, as you might guess, Keemstar got pretty sick of having to be a crutch for this streamer who was accidentally accused, as even 1 year later, the streamer was still talking about how Keemstar...
Okay. I mean, okay, so there is, yeah, Tony's the old man. There's only 6 minutes left of this. Yeah, man. That's horrible. And it's like, I personally, I would feel so bad if I did, like, if I did that. I would shout this guy out every day for like the rest of my life, because that's that's an accusation that will probably follow you everywhere. And the issue is with most of the world today, most people are missing a couple brain cells. Sorry. Not my chat. My chat, you are all very smart. And that's fine. How did Keem destroy his life? No. Oh, Paulie doesn't get it. Paulie, if you are just... Hey, listen. I'm not... You support... That's fine. You can have your opinion. You can have your opinion. Like, that's fine and dandy. I'm saying my opinion... Oh no, Ashers. Who's Ashers? Listen, I'm not Ashers. There's an Ashers, I guess. I've heard that is like obsessed with Keem. I'm Ashes, not Ashers. There's a big difference. But no, so Paulie, this guy right here on screen, they're saying that they're saying that Keem ruined this guy's life because he had put a story that was like, he mixed up two old men. And this guy got accused, but it wasn't really him. And the accusations were pretty goddamn bad. I'd be pissed too. Okay, listen. Polly, put your listening ears on. Okay, feet forward. Pay attention.
Hey man, can you shout me out? And how am I supposed to say no? I can't.
Music buzz match. I don't know who that is. I'm just learning the early Keemstar because I didn't know this. So I'm just reviewing it, people. Chill out. Listen, I'm not defending Keem. I'm saying he did something right. He's a millionaire. That's all. No, you're fine. No, I'm just messing around. No, but Polly. Well, yeah, he did. You're not getting it. He's a Cyrax. Oh. Music. Okay, well, see, I'm learning, guys. I'm going to have to look up that person, too, because I don't know who that is.
Say no, so I start shouting him out.
After shouting the streamer out over 50 times, Keemstar got very sick of shouting him out and stopped, at which point the 62-year-old streamer started saying that Keemstar had ruined his life and career from the initial allegations. Eventually, as you might guess, Keemstar got pretty sick of having to be a crutch for this streamer who was accidentally accused, as even 1 year later the streamer was still talking about how Keemstar ruined things for him. To this day, there's been continual beef between the streamer, RS Glory and Gold, and Keemstar. Ironically, Keemstar was then removed off the YouTube blacklist only 1 month later in February 2016. Kind of interesting that this would be the month to be removed off the blacklist considering the massive mistake 1 month previously. The infamous Keemstar content cop by iDubbbz was then created on the 5th of May 2016, where iDubbbz criticised the actions of Keemstar in various different ways, both past and present.
On his Twitter, he will constantly allude to people being guilty or innocent or not guilty, depending on whether they go onto his show or not.
This video absolutely exploded.
I know you're not defending it.
Keemstar has stated that
Polly,
he thought the video was
I get
funny.
where
He's
you're
also said that
coming
it's been
from.
an advantage over time, as he lost subs when it first came out, but then started gaining subs after.
And you're
I
late
sweat it
to the
for
party.
The first hour because I was losing subs, but then when I started gaining subs, I was like, whatever.
We're going to fast forward a little bit here to 2018, because most of the stuff that happened between 2016 and 2018 is just standard kind of Keemstar doing shit things. In early 2018, however, Keemstar had another brilliant gaming business idea, similar in style to his original Fortresscraft deal. Keemstar discovered that there was a hole in the market for a competitive scene on the incredibly popular game Fortnite. Keemstar, like his mindframe with Fortresscraft, saw that there was millions of kids wanting to watch competitive Fortnite, but no one actually hosting it. So for this reason, Keemstar began hosting what he called Fortnite Friday in May 2018. The best Fortnite players would go up against each other to see who could get the most kills over the space of a few games, with the winners getting $20,000, usually split between 2 people. This was hosted every single Friday for 10 weeks in the beginning, getting around 600,000 views per stream. However, Fortnite Friday would begin to become controversial for Keemstar, as the developers of Fortnite wanted to host their own competition. Keemstar was only offering $20,000 per competition, while the developers of Fortnite were offering over $500,000 per competition, with much more professional production, so Keemstar took a bit of a backseat in the Fortnite esports scene. However, this wouldn't be the end of Keemstar working on esports. During the Fortnite Friday period, Keemstar jokingly dropped a tweet about a fake event, Minecraft Monday. It was a joke, but a load of content creators began petitioning for Keemstar to make Minecraft Monday a real event. So Keemstar tweeted that if he gets 5,000 retweets on a Twitter post, he would make Minecraft Monday a reality. As you can probably guess, it got the retweets. The first Minecraft Monday was played on the 24th of June 2019, and the rest is history. Keem's reputation and name grew larger and louder through these events, which only led into the year 2020. Now, it's safe to say that 2020 has been a pretty crazy year for Keemstar already. On the 13th of March 2020, tattoo artist Romeo Lacoste filed a lawsuit against Keemstar for $3.5 million over the defamation of character. Back in March 2019, Romeo Lacoste was accused of sending inappropriate videos to underage fans, which was then covered on DramaAlert.
The biggest tattoo artist in the space on YouTube, all around the internet, his career is finished. I mean, this is bad. This is so bad. We're talking about Romeo LaCroix.
Romeo then filed the lawsuit against Keemstar for defamation. The case is yet to settle as it's so new, so it'll be interesting to see the outcome of the case in the future. Maybe if you're watching this video in the future, you might already know the outcome. Then more recently, in May 2020, the H3H3 Keemstar drama began with Keemstar and H3 getting into a heated argument on Twitter. The content creators already had an unstable relationship dating back several years, which is interesting considering Keemstar was one of the first few guests to go on the H3H3 podcast when it first began.
We are here with the legend, the super villain, the villain of YouTube. You know him, you might love him, you might hate him, but you know him for sure. His name is Killer Keemstar.
H3H3 then uploaded the first content nuke on the 19th of May 2020, which basically outlined the entirety of Keemstar's controversies, of which, as you can guess, there were many. The controversy between H3H3 and Keemstar has caused DramaAlert to slowly lose subscribers since the upload, losing 90,000 subscribers over the last 1 month as at June 2020. Keemstar also lost his long-time G Fuel sponsorship following the controversy. Keemstar claims to have walked away from the sponsorship, but I'll let you do your own research on that one. A lot of people on Twitter claim this to be the end of Keemstar's career. However, if there's anything that Keemstar's past has taught us, this little H3H3 drama is not going to be nearly enough for Keemstar to give up making his content.
If it happened to me, it wouldn't destroy me. I mean, so much You know, there's a video of me saying the goddamn N-word 7 years ago. People make videos every day saying expose Keemstar, he's a racist, and da-da-da. That didn't make me just give up. I didn't go in my hole and say, oh, everyone thinks I'm a racist, I'm done, and that's it, you know? You got to go to work every day. You got to make videos every day. Basher, I've been shut down like 15 times, had to rebuild. I just never gave up. Dude, back in 2000 and...
So we can sit here and highlight all the terrible things that Keemstar has done over the years like H303 did. False accusations, racial remarks, general scumbaggery. But I think sometimes we're so busy hating him that we forget about some of the good things he's done as well. Think about all the awareness he might have raised for domestic violence, as well as other ways that he's helped the YouTube community which no one talks about. You can either love him or hate him, but I think we all have to unbiasedly admit that Keemstar has had a very impressive career on YouTube over the last 11 years. He's maintained relevancy and continues to grow despite waves and waves of hate, a feat that's not often achieved by others on YouTube. That's going to be all for this video though, guys. If you guys could like and subscribe, I'd appreciate the hell out of that. But other than that, I'll see you guys in the next one. Take
Okay, anyway, let me... Hi, Anna. Okay, can you hear me now? Holy shit. Okay, let me shout out the channel name. The channel name is Sunny V2. That's the channel name of that video. You guys, you guys keep me in line. Thank you so much because, hi, Anna. You're so nice. Yeah, I know. I do that too much. Okay, let's see. You know what? That's crazy. So I definitely don't... And then so 5 months ago was when this video was put on, and I only want to watch like it. Keem is like only in like the first like a couple minutes of it, and then there's iDubbbz and H3, and so Sam Pepper. Have you guys ever heard of Sam Pepper? He's interesting. That's an interesting character. So I just wanted to watch the first couple minutes of this, and this video will primarily cover channels that blew up or were in their prime during 2016. Some YouTubers who were popular but blew up before after this time I didn't include. I just wanted to watch the first a couple minutes just to kind of see what it is.
The 2016 era of YouTube had some of the craziest channels we've ever seen in YouTube history. We had drama channels that would ruin people's lives, YouTubers who would bully children in front of millions of people, and prank channels that would literally commit crimes on camera and call it a prank. So yeah, today we're going to take a look at...
Once again, I only want to listen to the Keem part of this.
Some of the good and not so good YouTubers from this era and find out where they are today. Starting out, we got Keemstar, who is probably most known for his channel DramaAlert. However, he had a pretty interesting rise on the internet. Keemstar's first appearance on YouTube was all the way back in 2009, where someone had recorded him in a Halo lobby doing a little bit of trash talking.
I'm gonna bend your mother over my knees, shave her ass hair, roll it up in a blunt, and make you smoke it.
This video had blown up, and with Keemstar getting some unexpected recognition, he was soon asked to join the Halo trolling channel named none other than FAG, the Federation of Asshole Gamers, which ended up being terminated. Around this time, Keemstar had also created several other channels, gaining tens of thousands of subscribers on each one. However, unfortunately for him, these channels would also be terminated for various reasons, and also considering the fact that he wasn't even allowed on YouTube in the first place. Keemstar even dabbled in live streaming, first on Blog TV where he trolled in front of thousands of viewers before getting console banned by Microsoft, and later on a site called Battlecam where the infamous Alex Cliphead came from.
Yo, everybody type in the chat, Alex is a stupid name.
Yeah, so times were definitely different back then. At this point, Keemstar had already made himself known as one of the most controversial figures on the internet, and with basically every company in the world against him, Keemstar's trolling era had came to an end. And that is where DramaAlert began. Originally, DramaAlert started out with Keemstar primarily covering news within the Call of Duty community. However, he still faced a problem where his channels would constantly get terminated, even after several attempts of creating new ones. At some point though, him and his YouTube partner had figured out a genius loophole which allowed him to keep uploading on YouTube as long as it's technically someone else who's running the channel, eventually creating the new DramaAlert channel on June 16th of 2014, where he would cover all sorts of news on the internet and on YouTube, with his popularity peaking around 2016. Love him or hate him, the impact that he had on YouTube was pretty crazy and definitely entertaining with all the drama that was going on, and the fact that it was Keemstar running the channel out of all people made it even funnier in my opinion. However, considering this is Keemstar, ironically a lot of drama would come from the channel itself. In the time that Keemstar was running the channel, he had said that he cannot wait to report on the death of a YouTuber diagnosed with terminal cancer. He had mistakenly accused a completely innocent streamer of being a PDF file while confusing him with a completely different person, falsely accused Pyrocynical of being a PDF file, starting multiple podcasts, and gotten into beef with pretty much every single YouTuber on the platform. So yeah, he's definitely gotten himself into a little bit of controversy. In October of 2021, Keemstar announced that he would be retiring from YouTube sometime later that year. The final video on his channel was uploaded on April 30th of 2023, and since then the channel has been completely abandoned. There was also a brief period where he was hosting Friday Fortnite and Minecraft.
Just so you guys know, this video was posted only 5 months ago, so
Monday events around 2018 and 2019. Those were actually pretty cool at the time, but unfortunately they did not last too long. Nowadays he is still active on Twitter and is part of another podcast with some people that I might have to talk about in another video. There's also a DramaAlert Twitter account which isn't even ran by Keemstar, but all in all, even though his content was very entertaining sometimes, I'm gonna be honest, he was probably one of the most toxic creators to ever touch the internet. However, if y'all do want some entertaining content that is maybe a little bit less toxic, then feel free to drop a sub. I'd greatly appreciate it. Another drama channel that a lot of y'all probably haven't heard of in a while.
okay, so that's interesting. I wonder if this guy does ever go over. Oh wow. So this guy that made that video didn't post anything about lolcow after that. So interesting. Well, there are definitely a couple more videos that we're gonna have to look into. Very interesting. So I know that a lot of you know who Denmark is. So I probably won't be on too much longer just because, you know, I gotta get up early, have to take the children to school, you know, blah blah blah, whatever. But I am off the next 2 days, so maybe I'll stream in the middle of the day. Do you guys want a day stream? That will probably rarely ever happen, but it can tomorrow or Friday. But so Denmark, he had a very short stream today. And it was only 20 minutes. However, I just want to look at the last few minutes because I feel like his real emotions came out. So let's pull this up here. Let's pull up Denmark. I want to... Denmark's probably not watching this, but I will link it in the chat. Hold on, let me link it in the chat. I will link Denmark's channel in the chat here. No. Whoopsie. Let me see. Let me get to his channel and then I'll post his channel in the chat. But yeah, Denmark, man, he had me tearing up. I'm like, I know I'm cutting off. I know. There is Denmark's. Wait, shit. I shared the wrong god. Whoopsie, wrong thing here. Whoopsie. There's Denmark's, let me take this one off. Let me take this one off. Okay. Sorry. The link in the chat is for Denmark's channel, just in case, Anna mentioned that she couldn't find his channel. So there it is in the chat. You are very welcome, ma'am. And we're going to... Yeah, it was the YouTube channel ID. I didn't realize that I clicked the wrong one. I was like, are you freaking kidding me? But if this was real, lots of hugs to you, Denmark. Lots of hugs to you. Let me open this up here. Whoopsie. Hey, and they said I'm a flight risk. I done missed my court. Spent like 2 months of friends. You know, it's so funny, like, hearing these songs that these young kids, like, because, like, he's, like, 20, 21, 22, right? It's so funny to hear what music they listen to because, like, I think on one of his streams when he did, like, a song battle and one of the songs was by Tupac. And he's like, you must be old. You must be old. And I'm thinking, what? I love me some Tupac. Man, my inner gangster comes out with some Tupac, man. Oh my gosh. We might have to have our own dance stream. I wonder if Yo Mama would come up for a dance stream. Do you think he would? Wouldn't that be so fun? I should see if Yo Mama would come up for a dance stream with me. How fun would that be? And you know what? You know what's great about that is I've never worked for the LCU, so it's just little old me. Just little old me. I'm a nobody, right? Like, compared to them, I'm a nobody. I have like 200 and something subscribers or something. I don't know. I might ask them. We might have a guest, maybe. I would love it because I would dance all night long. All night. Yeah, right. Denmark would be like, what the fuck is that? Okay. So Denmark, which I talked to Yo. Okay. So like me and Yo Mama, like I talked to him behind the scenes. He's like, I love him. Like I love Yo Mama. Did I really? Oh, yay. Yay. You know, I looked up like how, like, or what qualifications that you needed to be monetized. And it's like, you have to have like thousands of watch hours and like a bunch of subs. What the hell? It'll take me forever because, I mean, I won't go live every day. Like, this won't fucking be my life. But Denmark had a random stream earlier and he got very emotional.
Was days where I literally couldn't, you feel me? Myself before I went to bed and took a nap. In fact, that's a lie, bro. I had one bottle of wine. I woke up like 5 hours
He's talking about drinking.
Hours later and had another bottle of wine, bro. Like it's getting kind of bad, bro. I'm gonna be honest. Like seriously, it like I don't know when it started, bro, but like actually I know exactly when it started. You feel me? I know
It's actually not a crash out. He has like a very emotional moment.
exactly when the fuck it started. I used to drink a lot. You feel me? I really did. But it was never every day. You feel me? Like I never had to pause myself, whatever. Like literally force myself to detox for a day or two before until now. How do I talk about this shit, bro? Like this shit make no sense, dude.
He is having a raw, genuine, emotional moment. Probably something that we've never seen out of him.
Like the thing is though, right? Like with this with this type of shit,
lots of lugs, hugs.
Think about talking about it, and you realize no one
hugs
really
to
cares.
you,
But
Denmark.
like it is what it is, right? Like we have to, dude. Somebody has to hear this shit. You get what I mean? Like what's it called? It has to get out in the world some fucking how, right? Real shit. But not that I still like. For the past 5 months, you feel me? Like I can literally like the day where it started. Oh, what the fuck? I broke a cigarette, but that's fucked up. I just noticed that shit. I was wondering where my cigarette went. I somehow ran over that shit, bro. That shit all dirty and shit now, bro. That's fucked up.
Yeah.
Okay, I'ma light that shit up real quick. I ain't gonna lie. Fuck it. Why not, bro? Like, there's no way a cigarette can fucking die. But now, literally since October, I've had a drink pretty much every single day, bro. The only times where I didn't was days where I literally couldn't.
What he's about to say in the next 9 minutes, just take it in. Like he is speaking from the heart. Like this is genuine. This is very genuine. Listen to the words that he says.
You feel me? Like days where I had so much alcohol that it would cost too much to keep going and get drunk. So I had to like sober up for a day or two so my tolerance could go down a little bit. And you know, it's gotten to a point, bruh, where where I don't really want to do that no more. You feel me? Like it's actually like getting like super fucking bad. You feel me? Dude, like it's getting really fucking bad. I have literally like no control over my shit no more. Like I really don't. I really don't. You feel me? I be getting like paychecks and shit, right? And within a day.
Exactly. Troll says this is being shared to show how, in a very short period of time, the LCU can destroy someone. He is being very real here. This is raw. This comes straight from the heart. He is right, and this needs to get said and heard. So listen up. Listen, look here, listen.
All of that shit is gone, you feel me? Like genuinely, dude. I be getting paychecks fucking what's it called? Like for thousands of dollars, and within like a day or two, all of that shit is gone, you feel me? And
Sorry to keep pausing. Let me know if you guys happen to see this. I just want to know if you guys happen to watch this or not.
I don't even know where it went. Like that's the worst, but I think it's me trying to spend all of my shit so I don't spend any on alcohol and I somehow still find a way, you feel me, to get drunk. It's really bad. Like it's actually horrible, bro. It's you know, dude, I spent the past 3 days drinking and just going to sleep, bro. I'm gonna be dead honest. And the worst part is too, like, some of these streams were so vivid, I don't even remember if they were real or not, you get what I mean? So, yeah, man, we need to, this shit needs to change, like, really badly. And I don't really know how. That's the worst part, bro, you get what I mean? I don't really know how. The only thing I know is where it started, you feel me? And I'm gonna be honest, bro. You feel me? I literally remember the moment that that it got really bad. That's the worst part. You get what I mean? They say 2 years Dakistan, bro. I'm weak. Now I genuinely remember the moment where this shit started getting really, really fucking bad. I'll be honest. It started getting really bad when I started getting rewarded for getting incredibly fucking drunk and just doing shit. You feel me?
Right here.
That's where it got really fucked up. I remember the day it all started, bro. I had just made a video, and I can even show you guys the timeline, bro. I can literally show you guys the timeline. I had spent a month making a video about a dude that I used to know that turned out to be a pedophile. I'll show you guys this right now. Give me a second. Why is my internet not working? Did someone cut my shit off? No, wait, it's right here, it's right here. I spent a month making a video about a pedophile, you feel me? That, this was October 3rd, by the way. So, y'all know the dates. October 3rd, I made a video about a pedophile, bro, that I used to be, like, what's it called? Used to be in my friend group, and we then found out he was a pedophile, and it was all fuck him and shit, you feel me? And the video just did awful. I remember that shit. Spent a whole month for that shit. And what's it called? Yeah, it just went nowhere, bro. It did no impact. He's still out there, you feel me? I thought that collecting all of that shit would actually fucking do something. And then he just didn't, and he just kept doing whatever the fuck he's doing. And I don't know, it hit a little bit. So, what's it called? The next day, I bought, like, 2 bottles of Jägermeister and a fuck ton of beer. And I just started drowning my shit. Because that's like, you know, I don't know. That's the only thing I really know how to do, bro. So I bought 2 bottles of Jaeger. I bought a couple of beers. And then I blacked the fuck out. And next day I have a job. You feel me? Next day I have a job, bro. And from there on out, for 2 months straight, every time I would get blasted, I'd literally just get, like, rewarded for getting blasted and doing retarded that shit. You feel me? I literally just get blasted and do retarded that shit, you feel me? And every time I do it, it'd get rewarded, bro. I'd get praise. I'd get more money. All this, all that, bro. Until one day, you feel me? After I've just been doing whatever the fuck, like, you know, until I've just been doing whatever the fuck I had been doing for 2 months straight, you feel me? Obviously, my fucking, what's it called? My mojo went down, my energy went down, because I've been a fucking addict for 2 months, you get what I mean? And, you know, instead of, what's it called? Getting help or getting told, you feel me? Like, I need to go, what's it called? Get some. I was just told I was dog shit, bro. You get what I mean? And mentally, I didn't understand why. You feel me? Mentally, I didn't understand why. From my own boss, bro. He was going, like, on a parade, telling everybody that I was just fucking dog shit. And I didn't know how to deal with that. You feel me? Because, like, I was, you know, I felt like I was getting encouraged to to keep fucking my shit up, but it was okay. Because at least I was doing something right in life, bro. And then all of a sudden it was just fuck me. And I didn't know how to deal with that, bro. So it just got incredibly worse. And then I got encouraged to go back to that job, even though I didn't want to. And I was like, you know what? Okay, fuck it. I need, like, what's it called? Yeah. Let me just do the job, you feel me? And then, you know, just go on autopilot, bro. So that's when every day started again. I tried to do this shit called Dry January. And I tried to do 1 stream sober, and I fucking failed after that. And, yeah, it's just... How long ago has it been since it was fucking October? Like 5 months? Dude, 5 months of everyday drinking has caught up to me a little bit. I'm gonna be honest. It's not fun. It's not fun, bro. It's not fun to wake up to fucking people reacting to your drunk crash outs. You feel me? In front of hundreds of people no more. I used to think that it was it's free promotion or whatever, but that includes me having to keep doing this shit, bro, to keep my shit up. And I don't want to do that no more. I'm gonna be honest. So I don't know when. I don't know when I'll come back to streaming, but it'll be soon. I'm sorry, bro, but I gotta go. I ain't gonna lie. Fuck me, dude.
All right, now on to the main event.
That was like when I seen that live, man, I teared up. And I just began to tear up there. It's sad. It's very, very sad. I grew up with addict parents, so I know what it's like to go through, or to if I can talk. I know what it's like to have loved ones that have an addiction problem. It's sad. It's sad. Yeah, so I get it. I get it. And my heart goes out to Denmark. Denmark, if you see this video, you can, if you ever need anybody to talk to, Mama's here. Mama's here. No, you know, 'cause I mean, it's nice to know that that there are people out there that get it and that understand. And I mean, if I didn't go to therapy for years to just word vomit everything that I went through and how I had to overcome it, I would still be a mess, because I used to be just unhinged, man. I used to think that I was the victim of everything and everybody. And I had to learn that, you know, I'm definitely not a victim of everything and everybody that I meet. So, yeah, having somebody to talk to is very, very, very helpful. Preferably a professional, like a therapist, but yeah. Yeah, guys, I'm gonna probably get out of here. I need to go and rest these eyeballs. I'm off the next 2 days, so yeah. I talk to the little babies, Can you see her? Oh, it like blends in. It blends in. Oh, I talk to my little baby girls. But yeah, I'm off the next 2 days, so maybe I can get a day stream in. I can't promise, because I have some house things that I gotta do that I need to catch up on. I've been slacking a little bit. It's a little bit cluttered. It's a little bit cluttered around here, and I hate clutter. It drives me freaking nuts. So yeah, guys, it was nice hanging out. There might be a part 2 of this, because like I said, there was another video that it was like 2 hours long, so I might go through it just to see if anything was repeated. Like if it's just repeated things, then I probably won't go over it, but there are definitely some other things that we will go over. Yeah, I don't know what time I'll go. It's just kind of up in the air. Just keep a lookout. But yeah, it was so nice to see everybody in chat. Very, very nice. Oh God, what are you doing in my Discord? Are you causing trouble? Yes. Yeah, Lord. Yep. Go ahead. Do whatever you gotta do. Go ahead. Yeah. You can share whatever you want. Go ahead. Yeah. So, last few minutes. So, yeah, go check out lolcow pit. There's like 25 minutes. And Lord Troll posted his latest video. Go check that out as well. Yo Mama unmasks Xylee. Thanks, guys. Thank you, everybody, for being here. And I will catch you guys later. You know, I need like an outro song so I can just sit here and dance to it. Let me know if you... Wait a minute. Here's my Be Right Back one. Hold on. Okay, guys. Bye. Have a wonderful night. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.